like a hunter for your hunter documents.
Actually, Oryx,
You have my fulfilled and checked, and you could be approved
You get
to be a
it? That's
hunter.
why I'm gonna ask Chef to help me fill it out when I get the
Yeah. Just talk to Chef, and you see you can hopefully be approved by us or I don't expect to be today, but like eventually.
No, not doing it.
I think she's still
Still a bit upset.
I think she's also more like.
I just go ahead and just do that.
Scared?
Terrified of me? Yeah,
Like,
I'm not gonna hurt her.
I'm seriously going to make them pay for the friggin' bleaching costs just to get it back to what
Oh yeah, definitely do.
Unless it's magically based, in which case, time limit.
No, it's bleached.
bleached in,
at least.
I got sent hair dye.
For a while. That much like a pickle to me.
The way I saw it was that if no one had ever told me the joke beforehand, I never would have made the correlation. But after hearing so many people say it, I think it kind of overwrit my brain a bit.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been doing well.
Yeah. Oh, you even made the tips of your hair.
Jeez.
Oh, so I bleached for me. He bleached.
As you can see, I got a bloody hole in my body, but I'm fine.
Didn't go well with the armor.
Well, it's still in theme, I suppose.
Every day, you just have to prove more and more. This is how close of friends you guys are.
I'm not doing anything. We're just doing stupid stuff.
It's something to better work with whenever it comes to doing studying and research. Not actually
I mean, I'm definitely biased. Pink and light blue green is definitely a preferred choice of mine.
Yeah. For me, for company.
The light blue on this came standard stock with the bleach.
Using this for hunts. It's good to be able to use it when it comes to doing chemical research.
Yeah,
I gotta get hunts or anything like that. And the better part is I can work without having giant claws around my hands.
As in, let's say, researchers. They research
Bloody flux, it's me.
Yeah. It's based on the Alucant set, but we decided instead of focusing on armored protection, we decided to use it for hazmat. So that way, whenever one of these little guys here decide they want to get a little bit angry, and they decide they want to shoot something at me like very dangerous poison, just like what this one does, I'll be fine.
Somewhere we met. Making complications in the ecosystem. Not necessarily exactly capture it.
That's a big guy, so I couldn't hear you too well.
Yep, that was me.
Sorry.
What was your name again?
Looks like you're wearing a hazmat suit for bugs.
But yeah, if you actually...
Or a beekeeper suit.
Hey, either one fucking works for me.
Close seeing you again.
/hunter.
Anyways, I just got back from fighting. Trust me, it's boring. And too many.
Ooh, how'd you do? How'd you do?
Hopefully the others been well. I haven't seen some of them in a bit.
They're gonna be a bit because they gotta get one of the other spirits.
Mostly okay myself.
It's not going to be Sensei, but it's going to be two of her spirits.
But at least it's not the major light, that's for sure.
With her until she grabs you.
Fair enough.
And you just
I'll just have to hand these damages out later.
I hope I get picked. I really want to get picked.
Well, is it just metals?
Me too.
It happens. It really does.
Have you met
There's
me?
probably a good chance since you
That's
haven't been in a
stuff
while.
underneath padding, gambeson, but it'll be fine.
But I also haven't been here that much, so I don't know how they're going to do it.
I'm Smith after all.
They seem to prefer to pick people
Not
who
here, but more like
have not had as much opportunity.
a Fairuni and Smith, that makes sense. Not so much nostalgia.
And that is definitely metal.
Have you met Reem?
It's not meant for hunting.
Still,
we
should be fine afterwards.
There's a base blueprint and a friend
Jonathan's
of mine runs
girlfriend.
a nearby company. No,
Yes.
nearby here, but
Fair enough.
Okay.
where I live, company and firm decided to make me a hazmat suit. That way, whenever
Yeah, she's currently losing it over the
a
secrets.
little bit fucking pissed,
Mm.
and they shoot some poison at me.
Yes, the secrets are very cute.
Documentation on. I'll be okay. That, and it's much easier to study and research when you don't have giant claws around your hands.
Hello, Cody.
Honestly.
That I like it. Makes me very easy to see. Very easy to see, so that way, you know, whenever I'm working on anything, it's not like I'm catching anybody off guard.
True.
Are there arachnids that you study here as well?
Okay, I think I'm back alive.
Of course.
I'm doing
Any specific that you...
Yeah, I got that. I got injured,
Any
damage on my
More
jaw.
specific arachnids in this region.
different guild. It was much worse a few days ago, but right now I'm doing
funny
better.
thing is, whenever it does come to more deep spiders, a lot of them actually don't go under much classification.
Like, what else did I miss last week?
There you go. So.
Do you remember?
What else can they copy?
Just humanoids.
Give me a minute.
Oh,
They can't have their powers or anything.
That's a new
crazy.
area.
She cloned me.
Okay.
She cloned me, and she didn't.
It's called the
have
Forbidden
portal on her back.
Lands or something.
So it
What do they
can't
call it?
copy,
Oh yeah, the Forbidden
specific
Lands.
Weaponry if
Yeah, the
it's
Forbidden Lands.
From.
It's where the secrets come from. There's an
Oh,
entire
right.
people there.
I think for like, it's saying they're gonna be focusing mainly on researchers.
And there's a position called handlers.
There's like birds here.
And
Everyone's going crazy.
there's apparently going to be tests to get your own secret.
I actually see one of the secrets over
Yeah.
there.
Armor. And
Yes, that's what the handler and the
The handler position sounds interesting. I might try to get it.
Cosmo unlocked the color red.
As a handler, though, you're kind of giving up the ability to hunt.
That's fine.
I see it. It's
But you get the ability to tell other people. Get it.
Yep, that's one of them.
I like
That's how
that.
rock hunt. Me, I'd be like, hunt this dude.
The downside is you're the one holding the leashes on all the hunters, waiting for you to say sick 'em.
And
I wouldn't mind that.
Have you seen? What the fuck?
I can't imagine they're
Blake, I want to point out. Do you remember what group I was? Do you remember what I was?
Not a word, lady. Not a word.
Mention is that one can obtain a license to be
But even
I
still,
think I can handle it. I think I can
you know
handle
what?
it.
You know what?
test to
Yeah, you probably could.
be allowed to ride a paper.
See? No? You don't think I can handle it?
I see. Very well.
Oh,
I think I can handle it.
you have to fight
What?
with me.
Forbidden Lands ourselves,
I
so that's
mean-
gonna be interesting.
Did you maybe put
And?
up an ear
Sounds
drum
cool.
or something? No.
But then
I wonder if they'll have any open slots for me tonight. Then, if that's the case, sounds
I
like
mean,
a
I
nice little
haven't-
night that I could
I haven't shown
use
them.
a day out or night.
That reminds me, I need to ask him why he's pink.
I've looked for. I don't think it's Calvin today who's running it. You may want to
I'll be
look for a
fine.
big
Frederick,
hunter.
what are you doing? I'm telling Bianca.
Silver armor.
What I will tell you,
He said blame Lloyd.
actually, at
Oh.
least when it comes to this
Understandable.
region specifically, I have yet to find any massive or major classifications for any unique.
I like
or
how I
rare
look in this area. I just see glowy pink, and the rest are just calm, cool colors. I look in your direction. Green.
as well, but it's the same family.
Neon, fluorescent green.
I'm guessing those are the
Are you
lost
sure?
I wouldn't say too. I wouldn't say too bright.
Those are under monster
Neon,
classes.
fluorescent pink.
Now, there are some spiders,
Too bright.
door spiders, wolf
Sounds
spiders,
good.
jumping spiders. Those still
New
exist, but
handlers.
none under any kind of unique classification, which we would normally use for any kind of either gathering, crafting, or for some people.
Why am I so excited about this?
I see.
It's a whole new area.
I
Oh,
guess
yeah,
I am.
You're closest to, I guess, a unique
That fight with Shiva really did help. I don't know why.
But it does come under a slightly different classification, because due to its lack of intelligence
Were you there for that, by the way? I forget.
aggression,
No.
it kind of gets classified under
Damn.
family, but hard to get your hands on an
Kind of blacked out for a bit during the fight. I want to ask people how it went, but
3 to 4 dozen.
So don't bother Calvin.
There you go. Yeah,
Because
there's a lot. There's a lot. And they are mean. They are not scared. They will attempt to devour you.
Those again. That was nice.
I see.
you can't steal one. You're not allowed.
I know. I know.
Yeah, see?
I know mine. I know. I know I can't steal one. Not
I
like I
can't
was
take
going
one,
to
you can't take
anyway.
one.
Not like I was going to try to get one anyway. Well,
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
See?
I'm not going to steal any of them.
Yeah.
I'll definitely go through the test to try to get one, but other than that, if,
I mean, you and
if
me
this
both.
is someone else's secret, I'm not going to try to get them.
Very- I love them.
You're so fluffy.
You should have seen it. You should have seen it. The babies were around. I sat down. One just plopped right in my lap.
Oh, that's adorable.
They jumped from up there and landed in your lap.
Is it the third one? Oh no, wait, that was the other one. Okay.
I think this one likes me.
Mm-hmm. Good.
So the whole happy taps.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of my body. I can't take it all.
I wasn't saying that as a negative or positive thing. I was just saying it was neutral.
Oh, alright then. I like your outfit as well.
Hey. Did you get around to changing that necklace's gems?
Oh, yes.
Thank you. I'm gonna put that away for someone. So, one of Rosé's spirits has, as Rosé put it, she says she likes acting like a princess. So I'm going to spoil her rotten. In the meantime, I'm just waiting.
Yeah, I know Darcy can cause my worried about me if I try to become a handler due to my past, but I haven't proved. I've proved I've gotten better.
I mean, listen, I don't think you're going to be forced to be unarmed. That's kind of stupid.
That's kind of given.
It's just you're not going to be going around hunting things. You'll probably get paid. You could probably
Oh, no, I'll
buy
definitely
or help.
probably get paid.
Cosmo can probably share the parts. He's not going to use them.
Yeah. What?
Hell,
I know you
there's
and
a bunch of
Cosmo
parts
are-
I don't need. That's fine. Just stain your ass.
She's not gonna hurt you.
But yeah. So, parts wise, you'll still get stuff as we come across things.
No, of course.
But the main thing I'm concerned about is, again, I know the people who come here. I don't envy you if you're a handler.
It is something
I
I'll probably have to worry about too if I become one.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm with you, you're fine because I can bark them into line.
I can bark. I've been a leader, what, 3 times now on missions?
I mean, that is true. You do have experience for that.
Bark.
Bark. Hey, they started it.
What? You said to bark.
Exactly.
That's in making them, like, listen.
Listen.
Herb.
Oh.
Hello. Oh, right.
Hello.
Good to see the mental illness
What are you gonna tell me?
Look, I think
Tell you what.
About sea cats, the baby sea cats, and the new position opening up.
Asleep in the middle of the Las Vegas.
Well, first of all, you saw it in the communications, the research communications. I put pictures.
I didn't look
That's
in the research communications.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did. I don't remember. I think I responded. I don't remember seeing pictures.
I will reply. Yes, you did. You even said you like them.
I'm just being.
I'm
thinking about this.
I've been busy with Dorothy. Dorothy's upset with me because I forgot her cookie.
The only thing that's different
I
is
can't believe you forgot her cookies.
Yeah, she does the cookies when I woke up.
Oh, dear, you know how vengeful she can be?
Yes, but I gave her 2 cookies in return, and she said it. I think it was like 7 more.
No,
Once
once you facilitate it, she's going to continue until she gets what she wants.
Okay. So here's what you do. No. Here's what you do.
Sorry.
You make some new cookies and let her lick the spoon afterwards. There you go.
A little bit of lady translation. It means a lot that.
I've mentioned this so many times, dear, that Dorothy can get very vengeful when she gets upset. I once had her upset at me for a month.
I didn't mean to upset her. I just forgot.
She doesn't like when people
She's
break their
actually on a
promises.
mission.
I didn't mean to.
There's the issue. You didn't mean to, but you did. You slighted her in the wrong way. She's upset.
Me too.
I got these out there elsewhere, so.
You are not touching here.
I'll be right back. I'm going to pick up a friend.
Oh, okay.
Keep that for the bedroom.
A tower and kill
What?
What did I just walk in on?
Don't worry about it. Bye.
Yeah, you're gonna know.
Sorry.
How's it going?
Okay, Harry. Okay, Harry.
No, wait. Is the tree? I'm not sure if the tree is his or not.
Is that loose data still clean?
A lot of creatures have seen this in me.
I mostly run trade shop. I can give you a commissary price to bring in a certain amount of fish.
A lot of them, when I see
As
them,
well
I'm
as
just
you
like,
can bring in fish to chef,
you know,
have him grade as well.
They're just so adorable. A lot
Or
of
the
them.
canteen.
Yes, although
Just
a lot of
handle
them
them
can very much kill.
Right?
So, even if
Yes.
you have the capabilities of being able to withstand all of that, we would ask you very, very kindly,
Okay, I'm slowly
please
getting better
don't.
at those names.
Please
It
Don't
takes me a
worry, I
little
have
bit.
emotional restraint.
By the way, is this the new
Hi.
HQ with the iron grip?
I think they're trying to find more
well,
food.
this is one of the more nearby hubs that are actually closer towards the frontier. Wouldn't
Yeah,
really
we're on the
call it
frontier.
the new hub, as technically the iron grip could actually bounce between a couple of hubs whenever it comes to coming on by, holding down for a bit.
We have a main location. This is not it. This is on the frontier. I think. I go back to like there is like a proper like iron grip location. That's where I'm staying, but we're not using it. I'm not sure about it.
But don't be greedy, alright? Here.
Oh,
Rations.
okay, I'm wrong then.
Are you
don't want
good,
rations?
by the way, big man?
Which one? The face fuckery spaghetti marks or the pink?
Yes. The pinks. I love the pink actually. No, it's the face.
I'm not fully human, so I don't know what's going on. This is the first for me as well. I think this is coming from my mother's side. I'm going to get in contact with her. She's currently out of comms reach, and she should be coming back soon. But we're trying to figure out what this is. It's not affecting my powers in any way. It just makes my skin harder at some point.
Study it.
Oh, okay.
Like, the thing that was affecting my arms, whenever that's not out, this stuff proceeds.
Understood.
So, you remember the weird arm thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Whenever those aren't coming out, this. But
Okay.
I can still very much well weave without issue.
Okay. Alright. Well, so long as you're good. As long as you're good.
Hey, does this I don't know what gender
I
it
think
is.
it looks nice.
You look like
Pink, which is a fantastic color. Alright, you look
It's
beautiful.
very
You look
close.
great. Don't let anyone
But
touch
I'm
you.
not one to talk.
He looks like something that Ryan Reynolds would wear for a movie about video games or something.
I don't know. It just looks like pink to me. It looks good.
Hey, does this Sacred have a name by any chance?
Vin Diesel, so it's kind of a step up.
I hate it. No, we're not going back to that.
Oh, by the way, I raised a new kinsect the other day.
How are you accidentally bald?
Bubble blight.
How does that
Magic
work?
Uber.
We're just gonna like.
Oh, wait.
There we go.
That sounds
Okay. You gotta explain more than that.
Okay, so utilizing the same. I know. Utilizing the same methods that I used to help raise the Hellfire Blight insect, which started to replicate similar features to a Magnamalo, I did the same thing for a Bubble Blight, where essentially I used pieces of the Mitsutsume, made sure to grind them both down to a tin dust, used some of the alchemical reactions of the bitter bug, as well as some honey, and a natural kind of like membrane sac that I actually used to help it congestate. I then fed it to a Kinsect, and now they're starting to replicate similar features to a Mitsutsume, like pink colors, small kind of like fur tufts coming out of sides of it, and also bubbles.
Or like a
Never mind.
Oh wow.
or like an instance dungeon or
Oh,
something.
they died from that. Oh, I'm sorry. My condolences.
That is amazing.
I think I remember studying the meat
Oh.
So the bubble
Oh,
isn't
they
really
did.
soap, it's a type of mucus, right?
Right.
Technically, the mucus is actually so similar to soap that most people, even researchers, just consider it soap. You could actually use what comes out of a Mitsutsume to clean yourself. You legitimately could.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That is very mind-boggling, honestly.
Melted.
But yes, I was gonna say. Wait, I forgot.
Ooh, please be careful up here. I got a lot of my bug research right here.
Nice book collection.
Oh, that's barely even what I got, actually. These are just the current research topics today, which is poison insects.
You know, I could probably help you out with the research.
Oh, what's up?
You'll need to check out when,
Well, you see, I have an ability known as clairvoyance. It allows me to sense my surroundings around me. Put it simply, I don't really have any eyes, but I can see just perfectly like anyone else would.
There's a recent stores and selling quadcopters recently.
I could use to scout out areas for any info.
Okay.
There we go.
It's very complicated.
Kills me. You've killed me.
I'm guessing Grey Warden dropped the gun yet again.
It's gonna be long.
Oh.
More if you found a lead.
Hi.
Well,
I believe you two have met, Kai, Exy.
Yeah.
I see.
Nice to see you again.
I'll admit I'd want to confirm that lead myself. But if you wish for
There's
us to wait, then it's
also
perfectly fine.
Ori who's around, and Ame, the new spirit, but she's hiding.
My personal plan was if I were to move forward, I would have kept the information under lock and key until you were ready to hear it.
Ori busy.
At least you're reasonable with that.
You don't have the
I can tell you that much.
I have.
Grey Warden tries to tell me every little thing about what happened, and I'm like, well, oh, thank you. That is information that hurts my brain.
Oh.
Thank you. You know,
I bet she's annoyed.
It hurts.
You really have to learn a bit of tact.
Oh, that's good.
Also to realize bum rushing someone with stuff that's essentially most likely a repressed memory is bound to cause issues if not handled when they're mentally able to.
Nothing's been with you.
Sure.
I will speak with Miss Blake on that to see if you can get a good rein in on him. Maybe.
I wasn't even aware of the pink business.
I mean, you
I
could
know
just
she's
tell him,
within
like,
earshot.
I don't want to hear anything about this until, like, I'm ready. That sort of
One
thing.
sec,
Just
Cosmo.
tell him to them straight.
He does not
Or
listen. That's the
experiment.
issue.
No. Yeesh, so much for being a good friend. Aren't friends supposed to listen to each other?
It's
I'm
more
talking
so
to
he
someone.
wants to solve my issue.
Two
And
experts.
when he wants to solve my issue,
Oh.
it regards all the information he can gather, which is why
Oh, you're not
apparently
talking to
he
me.
is manhandling the city right now, or attempting to.
They're just talking about you.
There was a food stall down there, but
And I'm like,
That's a
well,
problem
take your
with-
time with it.
right now. I got apples.
Hello.
I
Talking
hate to
to
phrase it in
Kai,
such a
so I
rude
was a little
way,
distracted.
but
There's just more of the
You're fine. What happened?
Oh.
I hate to phrase it in such a rude way, but your problem is something that he can fix. It's only something you can face.
Okay.
Or we can help and give you the pieces, but you gotta assemble that puzzle yourself.
Maybe I'll try to ordering like meta eats.
Dealing with the mind is a precarious subject.
I mean,
I
the
see.
tavern's right there, but I've never seen anyone.
Grey Warden's attempting to help me confront things that I don't want to confront at the moment.
Look at how
It
much
seems
he's
not
on the
appropriate.
horizon right now.
He's trying to force info and stuff about him before he's ready, to put in more layman's terms.
Oh gosh, I'm wondering who we're supposed to talk to.
Okay, that is a. I have many questions about that. But first things first.
Essentially, we essentially come from the same place.
that much.
Circumstances, of course, are different. She was part of the company. My parents were slaughtered, etc., etc. I don't know what was said earlier. Yes, about this thing.
To put it simple, thanks to Grey Warren's investigations, we found a potential lead that may relate with Cosmo's past, but we were waiting to take action, and even if we did get the info, we were going to wait until Cosmo wanted to hear it first.
Okay, I'll talk to Grey Warden later then, because that seems like a thing I gotta talk to him about. Okay.
Grey Warden apparently has no such restraint.
I'm not going to. I know how to handle him. I know how to talk to him. He's a good guy. But regardless, before things
No, just Grey Warren being an idiot.
more happen.
Again, I don't know how many nickels this makes.
I don't know if you two have
Are you
met.
guys keeping count?
But Cosmo, this is Kai, one of Rosé's spirits. Kai, this is Cosmo, who is the head
Hello.
of research here at the Grip.
Yes, that would be me. Hello.
Speaking of the Grip,
They're very
there's going to be
jovial.
a low rank hunt that I'm hoping to go along today.
You and me both.
Is it like an even
A Downy
smaller
Creek.
version of the Sacred? Oh, that's a
No,
different
that's a
creature.
Downy Creek. Yes.
Oh, they're so tiny.
Haven't seen one personally.
Yes, Miss Olga, we are traveling to the
Animals
Forbidden
here
Lands.
will just show
this
us.
will be the
It's
first
just-
expedition
This
to it?
place is very in tune with nature.
Yes.
Yes,
And if you...
Oh.
She's not gone
You sound
until
excited.
2 weeks.
Um...
Well, I'm going, because I'm in the Pokeball, so I get to go for free.
Just cause, why not?
Hitching a
I
ride?
can finally do my
don't have
job.
a choice.
That is what I am excited for.
If you
I'll be
will,
sure to help in any way I can.
My
Are you
house
going to
is
come with us
literally on her
tonight?
hip.
That's the plan.
I don't have a choice if I go.
Then that is going to be your first assignment.
Understood then.
I'm pretty sure it's not going to be.
Why are you pink?
Yeah, I'm still trying to wait for my request to come on through, but
I didn't do it for one.
Gotcha. That'd be worth it. All you have to do is just make sure you take your time, and you should be good.
oh yeah, so I wanted to speak to you about another thing.
Okay, go ahead.
You remember how you were explaining to me about the pyro? Yeah, I was thinking that maybe
what they do, what they're like.
There are those who cause problems.
I get the secret.
You caught it. You caught it. Battle cry. And that there is a secret, a new creature we discovered.
That was Timmy. That scared me.
It could work.
Ezekiel's cat.
The biggest problem that you'd end up having, unfortunately, is just repairing.
That's a baby.
Unless you had the pieces that could naturally produce the weapon that Arachnakadaki produces, it'd be a bit tough. Also, unigniting, as Arachnakadaki's webs are pretty much naturally an inferno no matter what you do about them.
You want to go see things from the airship?
No, here's the thing.
Our girlfriend.
Oh yeah,
At least
they do fire
in
stuff.
concept,
Like
there's definitely a
this.
lot that you could possibly do.
So yeah.
Let's see what parts I actually even have.
They have Phoenix Fire, to be specific.
One before, but I don't think I've actually slain one.
Yeah, I need you.
Actually, do have parts for Arachnikadaki.
Oh, the little like shop stall area thing. What's happening?
I don't know. Cool. Don't worry.
Sure, come on.
I thought this was another episode of Silent Showdown for a sec.
I was thinking about using a variety of materials for it.
I can make a really big suggestion. Guy's house. Very, very large fish. A lot of people actually like to use their almost flesh-like walls to actually make pants that a lot of people like to wear that help deal with getting through.
Don't worry, this is just homie practice, Dusk.
That's normal.
Yeah. But the pants are normally used for actually guiding yourself through waters almost fluently like a fish.
This tends to happen for like the members of Melton Family.
Don't worry.
Hey, look, we're alive.
Oh, the victor!
I could potentially use some Gyarados parts too.
Give me just a second.
You missed.
Don't commit to those ones.
You know what?
Let's go.
Yeah, sorry for explaining about this.
No, you're fine. Unfortunately, that their flesh and skin's actually more so used for getting through mud, not really as much water. Take a little bit. Here, take a little bit. Because right now you've got a very rough hypothesis, but you need to have a bit more of a concrete one. Take a little bit of time to actually look at a lot of the aquatic creatures that you'd have the availability to work with. Take some time to do a little bit of research on it. There's a lot of really good, unique options to actually be able to work with. Once again, Gaijao is a great start. Dirty old fish, but really, really good for what it's used for. Like I said, pants is a great start, right? So you already know that something works with it, right? Now you need to find a way to enhance it. Just like what we're doing with the bugs.
Alright. Hit you.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's try to make it extra spicy. Damn.
What's a night hole down here?
If you want.
That's the middle. Feel reckless with the heat there.
You know, Tommy, come and follow me. I was taking spec behind the counter.
Welcome to our stop. It's usually happens on a daily basis.
I don't like pink on my calamari.
Well, luckily not one of us are birds, so I can give you a full meal after that.
Oh wait, Cynthia. Oh, you need to talk to Cynthia. What?
We got some overwhelming. Sorry, trying to get used to it.
What's wrong, baby?
What was that?
Lost your armor looking different. Usually it's like a beetle kind of look. Change?
Well, so, this is actually based on the Anukanth set. Essentially, as much as I do love my beetle armor, researching with it is a nightmare because my hands have giant pincers around them. Very hard to go through books, very hard to study with precision. So, I took the blueprint from this, and a buddy of mine outside of the Iron Grip made a little hazmat variant. I can't go on hunts with it, but it means that I can work with these little guys with my hands free, and also, if they decide to shoot God knows what at me, I won't end up with a disease, infection, or one of my eyes missing.
Understandable.
I still have the armor set, and if I ever go on a hunt, I'll definitely use it. But while I'm working on these little guys here, a lot more freeform here.
I'm sorry, did you say your eye is missing?
So you're actually going to be technically working on the crap when it comes to concepts, I guess?
So far, no one else has really been doing research with them. Not only the kinsects, but as well as a lot of the insects here. Everything I've been bringing forward has been not really touched on too much.
There's supposed to be a person that was actually supposed to bring in research on it. So
Yeah, we don't bother touching them here. Let other people do it.
See, it's that reason exactly. That's why I've been doing this. Which I've already been submitting research to the commission, which has already been getting pushed forward. Even Ares herself actually pushed forward my development with flash juice.
Yeah.
And with the kinsects, technically I've actually been raising the first breed of these kinsects.
I mean, yeah, again, if it's a place that
Nothing else. Later down the line, most likely.
I just finished with the last ailment version, so now I have every element and ailment. Now the main thing that I have to do is essentially categorize them within some notes, present them to the guild, once the guild approves, present it to the commission, and then from there I just need to prioritize raising them. Once they hit their 4th stage of evolution, I plan on using natural products that they produce, because right now I can't get anything from them. If I do, I'm going to be harming them. And the moment that I harm one of these elements,
I've only been in the theory if you go tonight, it's going to be a research mission.
Am I supposed to go somewhere?
Oh, what place is human then? That's a few desert areas we know of.
Human. Position.
Or less human, I mean.
The handler position?
I believe it when I see it.
I might try to train to be a handler. I know that makes it so I give up my hunter, but
Let's see. What was his name? I forgot his name, sorry. Tall gentleman, sort of a fae, lots of green coming out of them.
I'm not sure.
I feel like I should remember them. I think so, yeah.
Grey Warden?
No, not Grey Warden. He's a fae.
That would be Christoph.
That's the one.
I've not seen him today.
We just need to go somewhat quieter.
I don't see him.
It's pretty much someone will go around at a point called Big Calvin Ronzi.
Does he know you're looking for him?
A fellow in like leather armor.
I just thought I'd pop in and say hi.
He'll usually gather a few people. I think
Well, if I see him, I'll pass it along.
I don't know, the green fellow, not that one.
Enjoy your tour.
Green and white.
Let's head up to the airship, and we'll get a good look around and I can point things out.
But other than that, there's sign-ups you can do throughout the week.
Happy, I guess, to
Come
have
weather
experienced
comes in things.
the Metaverse.
Remember that.
Before.
It's easy enough.
The thorns still grow. Whatever it is up there again, and it's planning to consume everything in its path.
Well, at the very least, they slowed it down.
I'm not gonna lie. That whole thing has to be more.
Hogan as well. He's currently the head of us Guardians as well, so with his credit, my credit, plus Ares can vouch for you as well. And if all of us can vouch for you.
That might end up working out.
Not here. Yeah, just looking for someone. I don't know why. Every time I go through that door, I go flying. It's like I'm in a hurry to get out of there.
Damn it. 7 seconds. Also spit water.
So.
I get you, man. Oh. I just gotta figure out a pinpoint of where I can find that.
Yeah,
Diablos.
After a while, that comfort item starts building an attachment to the thing that kind of creeps you out. And you always think of the comfort item also looking at the thing that's...
Good to know. Are you going on the hunt?
Possibly, yes. I've had my body fully repaired, so... Had a new heart put in as well. An 8th heart this time.
An 8th heart? You got more than one chicken?
Well, I'm able to modify my biology a bit, so yes.
Yes, we're going to be doing the exciting things.
Usually I carry 7, but I decided to have 1 extra. Help increase the blood flow to...
Then once you've done that, one behind a glass. And then maybe one day when you feel confident enough...
We do need to understand the area and whatnot, and I'd say, like, in terms of
Playing around, or we were just literally sitting there talking, and the one person was like, I still don't know what the heck they were on about. Yeah. That hasn't happened anytime soon, so...
Anymore because you've shown through your actions that you're no longer with them. So...
Humans handle mantles, right?
Yes.
Where'd she go?
Over there.
So, if I were to design and bring up a concept of new mantles we can potentially use to help the hunters along the hunt, would it be possible to make a prototype?
Well, I mean, it depends what it is, and I need to run it by to see if I'm able to sell it.
This is where hunters will go to sign up for quests.
Right. I'm still working on the theories right now, but I've been wanting to make a water mantle and a fire mantle.
The fire mantle's already been made.
You say you want to make a crack mantle?
Oh. I'm actually trying to be serious here.
Look, when you're over here with me, I'm never serious when it comes to this.
Yeah, and I already made a water mantle as well. Those already been made.
Oh.
I mean, like I said, I'm open to ideas. So if you have anything new that you want to bring up,
what
to
are
the table, let me
there?
know.
I was mostly thinking about a water mantle that can assist with underwater exploration.
I don't think that merchants here, are they?
I mean, I can upgrade it. It's not meant for that, but I can.
Ah,
I can
darn.
take it a bit more.
Do you mind if I were to look
Now
at
that
the
I'm thinking about it,
layouts?
I got Ame a gift. I have to get one for the rest of you now.
Just the water
Making's
mantle,
fair.
or all my mantles?
The water mantle specifically.
Hmm.
The water, you said?
What should I get you that isn't a book?
Because if I'm able to make an attachment to incorporate it better for underwater exploration and hunting, I might be able to assist
have to think
hunters
about that.
with more aquatic varieties of monsters.
Well, I mean, you want to need a mantle for underwater research. Normally, they could just wear a suit for it. That's what they're for.
Hey, you. You don't have your gear on. What happened? Oh. Oh, I see. You're with the others. Cute.
you're not on anesthesia, that is. Which most of the time you don't need to.
The moment that you fall as a handler, a lot of hunters really rely on you. So make sure that if you're ever going through a hard time, for the love of God, talk to somebody.
Lots of different.
Please.
I definitely will.
It sucks seeing you walk through Orlando Soccer, fucking aura going off, pain and headaches. I barely know you, and I still fucking hate seeing it. So make sure you talk to somebody, and if you ever need, there's always a weird bug guy here by the grip who will listen.
Fiance works in a certain thing known as heroes. Heard of them before Cardinal Heroes?
It's always good to read.
I've heard as many different types of titles of heroes.
You've seen the Hourglass within Wicarium or
Smudge.
Saka.
Oh, the weapon heroes. Yeah, the weapon heroes.
Yeah, works with them, so and with Calamity
How are you and your siblings doing?
quite a lot when lose them. Features they handle. That and my family is also part of one person that's more than a generation of my family's dead.
Fine. Clean.
You have a heavy fucking life. I'm gonna say that as kindly as I can. Jesus Christ.
We all do, Vic.
I see.
The most I can do is make a joke out of it. That's the best I can do.
I got you. Just make sure that if you are gonna dive on into this, or you do want to try to be a handler, if you ever are going through a hard time, just please talk to somebody. I know you're not an idiot. You made it up this far, so you can't be. Just make sure you talk to somebody, so that way whenever a hunt does go on, clear head, ready to answer, ready to study, ready to learn.
Okay, something.
That's gonna be the plan.
I'll keep an eye on her too, Vic. Trust me.
I got you. He's an adult. I got it. They're gonna have to say something. Let's say something.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
Wobbling so fucking hard.
But they look so mean when they're fighting.
Alright. So I bleached Fumi bleached me, we both
They have one of the angriest faces I've seen on an adorable creature.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Starting to see a pattern with the stuff I'm getting. Most of them coming from monsters are they're extremely big, but they've also come from monsters that have a very huge appetite for certain things.
I got this from some parts I traded. The more explosive kind.
Yeah, Reiki practically has great sword.
That's fair.
My shit was white.
I wanted to get the best gear.
That's my excuse of why it's pink.
Imagine.
Specifically her, because this
I just had the parts and I was just like, fuck it, might as well make it. That's what my mindset was.
to the honor.
The Mega Gun's armor does look great, so...
I love it. It feels nice, and plus, I have the double-edged sword. If I accidentally enrage the monster using this thing on it, agitator, so I can do more damage anyway. So, silver lining. Is it angry? Yes. Do I hurt it more? Also yes. This is the kind everybody else.
Interesting.
Really?
Hello, Crow. It's been a while.
That's very interesting.
You being fascinated by psychology?
I'm just looking around and I'm just chatting and I hear things.
So what's the next lesson?
Probably to try and heal people, assuming you stop burning them.
Still trying to.
Yes. When you can make a solid flame, then you'll be ready for the next step.
Here. Yeah.
How solid we're talking about?
You're a phoenix. Think about it.
You will not stop it, no matter how many times you derail it.
I'm still trying to learn what you're making.
That was fun.
Oh, yes. What are one of those weird-looking berry things, the red ones that I've heard give you a bit of a
I'd be better.
rush, make you more.
Have they already dragged people away for the hunt class?
No, it's not demon
The hunt
drug. It's
class?
used to make demon drug, I believe.
Yeah, they tend to do a class before the hunts.
No.
I've the ship. I've talked with her a few times.
I don't know where they would drag them off to. I still.
No, Silver's not here yet, so no.
Okay, I know I missed one hunt because I was really
Timmy?
Be careful. Be careful. That is a toxic Komori. If that little guy right there pricks you,
And then mighties are the ones that give you the adrenaline rush and make you hit harder.
Yeah.
Rose
told me how to
get
get her to converse a bit.
Exceptions are a little bit random.
She's a unique one, but I have talked with her.
Makes them so random.
She's very talented too.
You look at it and you can probably be like,
I'm gonna see if there's people in the arena.
eat this, but I'm so damn curious of what
Does that lead to the arena? Is that what that is?
No, arena's on the far side, Blake.
Oh, okay.
Getting from this.
Yeah.
Sparring something.
I don't know. I don't know what that one's about. I haven't checked it out myself.
Yeah, I went up there trying to get a good view, and I don't know. I made a wrong turn somewhere.
I've never heard of Devil's Bite before.
This seems to lead to a more simple
But it can also
sparring
be
area.
used in some other stuff as well.
Mm.
As a, like,
Wait, that makes you... Oh, okay.
I see.
Interesting.
Huh.
Okay, I'm
See,
gonna
I think that
curious
since
to
the
ask,
last time I
okay,
saw you, I got my
bowguns.
secret's tail.
What should I know about them, and what's the difference between
Helped Cora
a
pick
firearm?
I did some stuff around here, got a new ranking title. Made an enemy of a few, of a couple dragons.
Excited.
Oh! Yeah, they did. They kind of have it out for me for whatever reason.
It's an armor set based on the Alucard set.
How dare
It's
you?
not actually made
How
for monsters.
dare you? How
I've been
dare
having
you?
trouble
You know what?
research when I have
Two
giant
smudges.
fucking claws around my hands.
But I'm not dealing with it alone,
So I took the blueprint, and outside of here, a friend of mine called Zuki, who actually runs essentially a weapons manufacturing.
Pretty good. One day.
They also make non-lethal weapons and ornaments. So I took it on over and had them make me a hazmat version. So that way I can work with these little guys and not worry about, you know, this little toxic Komori deciding that I don't deserve to live anymore.
Ah, shit. You didn't see anything.
Making the soul back up.
Yeah, I still
You did, but you didn't. It's there.
That lives inside of her.
Hey, whoa.
There are no bags under my eyes. I am at 100% capacity.
Yeah, don't worry. Beetle King is still very, very much alive.
Come with me.
Whenever I gotta do study and research,
use my hands more. It might just be because it's based around the fact that
So you know how I kind of did the thing. I did a spar with Shiva the other day. I think I told you about it just a little bit ago. Shiro brought out his full Oni form. I kind of blacked out during it, and afterwards there's side effects, including the fact of Shiro's MIA.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
He'll be back, right?
This is the first time we've. I sure as hell hope so. He's still there, I know that, but he's missing. He's not in the inner world or anything. I just don't know where he's at. Soul-wise, he's still here. I feel that, but yeah, it's a bit lonely in the head. Doreen's just being herself, but yeah, I'm fine. Well, fine-ish. I'm good enough to go on a hunt. As long as Jason doesn't show up, we should be fine. But point is, I'm good.
Okay.
You've got me.
You should be probably captured as well.
All right.
Wait, can I?
Okay. Oh, hug. Yeah. I hid it from Ellis. Ellis doesn't know, so you can't be worried about me. I'm good to go.
I will make sure
No one-
that you're okay.
Yeah, no one's taken my mask or anything, so hopefully things will be okay there. Worst comes to worst, I'm basically sealing that thing to my face with ice, which is its own uniqueness.
I have set them up.
Not a word. Not a word to Kai or the others. If Rosé finds out I'm in trouble.
I've made sure that when it comes to food, when it comes to the home
I don't
and
know if this is
safety,
someone else's. I don't want to like
they need to
randomly
be
just
around
take
us.
someone sacred.
It's the best and safest way that I can make sure that I don't have to keep them in cage the entire time. They basically can be around most of the Lost Acres and not explore out into the outside world. They still feel like they need to be around us or to be safe around us. Now, once they get a bit older, this is going to be a little bit more difficult. Because once they reach the 4th stage of maturity, they are very, very intelligent, which is why I'm making sure that before we even get there, all my research information and notes will be sent up to the Commission for some of the Wyverians to fully further research. Eventually, the Kinsects may as well. So far, I don't see these Kinsects being able to damage an ecosystem, but it might cause a destabilization, which I worry. So I'm making sure to be careful. Notes, food, diet, how it affects the environment around it.
It matches the stars.
I don't bring that with me though. I keep that at home until I have everything fully documented. Once that is perfectly set, then I'll bring and submit it. But for right now, I still need to further study.
You thought about.
No, I can't do this.
Actually, no one else has brought it up. You are the first person to bring it up to me. Thank you. But yes, no worries. Although, I will say, the unfortunate part of the bubble blight, he's still a baby, and he is very slippery. He gets a little bit stuck occasionally. Luis loves him. He's pretty much Luis's best friend now.
The base unit designs of my mother's company's main product, so.
What's that? Yeah,
two
not
were
as
made
much
by
to do BioWare, because, you know, getting an organ transplant isn't easy. You need to get a transplant from someone who have matching similarities or genetics to you, otherwise your body will reject it and it can result in death.
What would you like to learn about today,
Quick question. When's the hunt gonna start today? When's the briefing?
It seems like it's being taken care of.
We're gonna have to wait for Silver to show up first, because Silver's the one that's heading it. Silver's gonna do a little bit of discussion first.
It would probably be very terrible for me
Silver's
to
the one
do.
that is the caretaker of Mississippi.
He's the large one with the great sword, yes?
Yes, large one with a great sword and the Silver Rathlow's armor. Hence the name, or I guess the nickname.
Gotcha, okay. Oh, I see him like, yes, that guy.
Yep.
Now I remember what he looks like.
Why can't incredibly unique to a lot of other insects. We've noticed
Have you
that a lot of other insects are actually communicate
You
with
know,
antennas
what was I
of
going to say?
Little clampers, as well as shaking of the abdomen. Through this, we've actually been able to research that a lot of insects are actually able to communicate through entire hive mind systems based on nothing more than micro movements from specific limbs. Studying them has helped us to better further research how to actually even find ways to communicate with insects.
Well, considering, I mean, I know the Kinsects can obviously understand, specific hunters pretty well, but being able to use that to expand that, pool of, insects, it can be quite huge.
Well, actually, funny thing about actually raising Kinsects, you actually learn about this pretty close. One of the most unique things about riders is riders build almost a symbiotic relationship with their rider, or with their mount, better way to say it. As they learn and train, both themselves and the mount build a connection
So
with
they
each other.
slowly start to descend upon him.
Connections are able to be built where communication is almost seamless, based on nothing more than
Silver.
Raising a Kinsect is almost
So they slowly start to descend upon him.
As you raise the Kinsect, it learns how you communicate.
Who registered handler?
I forget. Treat it. How you raise your hand, react, speak, tone of voice, body language, facial movements. And eventually, once it reaches its max level of maturity, a Kinsect is basically able to understand your speech, your patterns, as well as even small gestures that you make. Almost like able to read it like,
Let's see what Silver wants.
Hi, Carno. How you doing, buddy?
Okay, fair enough. That answers a lot of things.
Yeah, I get it. It's one of the days.
I'll be around for a bit.
But yeah, you build essentially a symbiotic relationship with your Kinsect. Though, you have to be careful, because sometimes building that relationship can also build a little bit of a dependency. Which is why I have to keep bringing around this big guy. He doesn't have a unique trait. He's blunt, and he's very dumb. But I love him, so I always keep him in my bag.
Most of the
Single
time,
buddy.
I don't have to speak because
Yeah, because like I mean, yeah, with any, I've worked against a lot of kinds of monsters, but never really with. But I have seen people who have, and yeah, once you start to become so important in that creature's life, how you said dependencies, they still have to be able to be themselves, be there, and do what's naturally still right for them, while obviously working with us.
They always have great fucking conversations with this fucking guy, I swear. Oh, what?
What are they called? The ones that kind of
Oh boy. Alright.
their head is long and they
Wait,
have
what in the
a
fuck?
jaw inside them that yes, kind of like those.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, you already found out.
I won't worry about it.
They are the perfect predators, so.
Don't be on stage, please. You're fine.
How are you doing, by the way, Silver?
Good. Went
Glad
out
to hear it.
myself to the new area, so just got back.
Alright. Take the seat then.
Don't worry about it.
Worry about what?
Nothing. I definitely wasn't beating up a cable.
What table?
She follow me?
Cable.
Oh, cable. What cable?
In my
What's a
mind.
cable?
I'm
Exactly.
schizophrenic.
Ah, I see.
Hi? Oh, there you are.
You sir?
Yeah, it's right over here.
Yeah, there's something
Feels odd. We'll be starting soon. I'm waiting for the Guardians to be alerted and to also bring more.
hot minute since we have stuff again, Rogue.
Need a bit closer. Jesus Christ.
Oh, good.
Shot.
Oh, can I please have that back?
To me just.
Thanks.
Seed.
Thank you. If I wasn't talking about earlier, I would have spoken to you about it. But yes, it's very comfortable.
Waiting a bit more. I see you two are quite fond of each other.
Huh?
Nick, move over here. Move over here.
The press of you right now.
Oh.
Oh,
Someone's inside of you. Someone's inside of you.
Oh, my bad.
Just come sit over here.
Yep, I got you.
It's unfortunate for them.
Sorry about that. Didn't notice someone was sitting there. Sorry about that.
Are you like
Oh no.
Fourth dimension,
Sorry,
we can't see
I
each
couldn't
other.
perceive him. My bad.
Just be around, by the way.
Hello, Brutus.
What do you mean, my eye changed?
And that is a personal choice.
I know.
Might just be the lighting in this place.
Oh my god.
It's fine.
Cozy.
I don't know if that's actually on the
Alright.
It is.
I don't know where Ares is. But
I
we'll
can
be
get her
starting
if you
soon.
need me to.
We can discuss it later.
I would like them to know just in case, since they're gonna be helping with me with the main camp.
Understood. I'll be right back then.
I'm sure we take a spot. There you go. Oh,
Perfect timing. Very opportunistic.
So, before we do continue, if you don't know, since last week, the Hopeset has been able to be picked up. You do not need to order it from the blacksmith. They are not making it. The commission made it. Specifically, Fabius orders. If you don't know Fabius, He is the guild hunter leader. Everyone goes before him when it comes to any hunts of higher caliber, specifically elder dragons. So if you want a hope set armor, including weapon, gear, goggles, hoods, hats, filters, and more, you may pick it up at the front desk. Reese here is a great example, if you could come up.
Reese?
Yes. Thank you, Frederick.
Apologies.
Someone was dozing off in class.
Bro is lost in the sauce.
I heard. I have never really done this before.
This is the hope set. Made for mainly exploration. Fighting monsters is the side objective of this. That's why the armor has more leather than metal.
Oh, hey, it's that sword.
This has included hood gear with a hat, just in case anything gets in your way, goggles, a filter on the base of the neck, and many backpacks, and it comes with a new standard issue of hunting knives, or carving knives as you all call it. You may return, Reese.
Thank you.
You needed my attention?
Fabius has ordered us, specifically you, me, and Calvin. You two will be running the main camp with me.
Understood.
You will be running mainly the blacksmith, Calvin mainly the researcher or hunting department. I will be going around for mostly everything. But as I am a frontier hunter, I will be mainly in the line of defense. So in the field, I will most likely never be. At least with all of you. If you wish to hear, you can. If not, I can tell you later, once we reach main camp.
Finish your class first, and then we'll discuss it.
Hunters, for those who don't know me, I am Silver, Guild Knight representative. If you don't know what a Guild Knight is, I am directly under the handler, if not above, because of my status bestowed by Fabius himself. I am here as a representative of Fabius himself, and I have gone to this new area and have come back with news on how it works, at least some parts. The rest will be determined by you. For some news, when we run our expeditions, the Iron Grip is mainly a research area or part of the group. You will be mainly focusing on how the area works, how the monsters interact with it, and many, many more. You will be hunting, but hunting will be minimal for all of you. So if you came here to kill, this is not the place for you. You may walk out now. Today, before I do continue, I will also explain the roles of the other hunters. If one doesn't fit, they are not under the hunter's code or under Fabius orders in the Forbidden Lands. 3, 4, and 5th Fleet will be mainly running the camps, helping around and setting them up. Also going forward into the new areas that we don't know of to also find new main camps. There will only be one main camp with 2 tinier ones that can be placed, mainly by the Frontier or the Iron Grip. The Frontier Hunters, we are leading the charge on the defense and attack of the bigger threats. We will be asking you for favors if needed. And the Scarlet Crowns, they will be there to also help with the mainline defenses, but also bring resources if needed, including armor, steels for the blacksmith, and more. Now, as I have said, I have been to the Forbidden Lands. It is not nice, as I have determined. One of the first things I have determined is this first area we have designated as Wildspire Waste, if I'm correct. is mainly deserted, has some grassy fields, but it is quite interesting when it comes to the caliber of what it has in these interesting caverns. This area has one notable feature apart from the sand and grass. A huge, huge rock formation. It never changes, never breaks, never falters. It is in the center of the waste, and it will never change. But everything around will. In the sense of when it comes to mainly the storms, I have gone around and also told a few guardians that the storms are wild. Get it? Joke?
He did it. He said it. He said the thing.
Yes.
Mark, if I could physically slap you, I'm going to slap
Like I
you.
was saying,
Why?
the storms are random. That was a bit too
I don't
loud.
even know what's going on anymore.
Sorry, Flex.
Whoever did that.
The storms are hectic, wild, sporadic, different. I would even say Amatsu's hurricanes cannot form as fast. Ibushi cannot withstand the winds. And different kinds of electrical monsters cannot, and I mean cannot, withstand the electric field. Yes, come here, baby sacred. You're the only one allowed up here. No, come here. Please don't leave me.
And it just ignored you.
Child.
Music blaring in my ears.
That's adorable.
He's got stage fright. Give him
Yeah,
some
let's write that
time.
down.
Oh my god, a Totogama.
You got this little one.
Uno.
Like I was saying, these
Give that
storms
man an
can
image.
form in
Reginald.
under seconds. And I am not joking.
Totogama, you see?
It can be daytime, and
No.
out of nowhere it will pour down
Behind
faster
you.
than any elder can arrive, including
Where?
Valshak speed.
What? Huh?
In 2 seconds, you will see gigantic electric storms. And maybe even worse.
Oh, he's having my.
The sacreds are mainly from this area. Many
Sorry,
of
my
them
point
venture
of
from
my
a village we have yet
viewpoint
to
is not
discover.
very good right
But
now.
we have
I am
heard
so
that there
sorry,
is a
Mr.
familiar
Totogama.
tone. Wind chimes can be heard when they are around. The sacreds will be taken there as well. If they find the wind chimes, they will know their home, and then we can discover more about this village. There's the adult sacreds.
Okay,
They are great at any traversal within the Forbidden Lands. We have used a few here and traverse weird rock formations that make no sense. -1. The electrical conductive storms have made new terrain, new rock formations, and new crystals. These
Want some
crystals are
limestone?
blue in resource and are mostly like glass. But there are also some other spectacles. There are some random, I believe we have not been able to discover too much of it, metal spikes in the sand. These also conduct electricity and can even be a target for the storm. Maybe placed by the villagers, maybe placed by an old hunter's guild that once had terrain over there, but for now, we don't know. There are also new creatures around. Some travel in a pack with one alpha also having a spike protruding on its back, able to gather electricity. Now let's get to the monsters. The monsters are different. None from this first area I have ever seen, and I've only heard of a few, and only seen 2. One I do not know the name of. Its name I cannot know, but I have heard it is like a frog. That's the only information I have on it.
Amphibian.
The second one that I have myself seen are very aggressive and usually hunt in a pack, called Balaharas. These are unique. There's usually one big one, or smaller ones following. Like I was saying, these Balaharas hunt in groups. They are sand leviathans. If you see them, defend them. Defend against them. You are not permitted to hunt unless they are causing an actual issue. Now there will be a few more things, like we have discovered new bugs and materials in these places. Some can even be used for blacksmithing, Ares. Some other things, the scout flies do work there, so if you have any, you may use them as well. You will have, in the hope set, you may not grab the set if you don't want to, but there are also new slingers. These slingers come with grappling hooks attached to grab said items. So if you need to grab them while on a sand skiff or sacreds, you may. Now, let's see what more there is. Yes, main camp. There has been an area found for main camp, thanks to the help of CERN. If you have not seen him, he is a tiny boy with a hat and almost orange outfit. In these main camps, it will be mostly caved in parts that don't see the light of day too easily, because if they were, our monsters, or the monsters in the area, would come in. We have tried multiple times to place other camps, but none of these monsters allow it for far too long. That's why I'm only giving 3. 1 main, 2 extra. Other news. The apex of the waste has not been found or seen, but we have heard different electricity from the storms. It only appears when the storm is in the air. We don't know why. Any questions before I continue with today's mission?
If you don't mind, I have a question. By the apex of the wasteland, is there a way you can tell the difference between what's natural and what it makes?
Yes.
As in terms of electricity?
They're shot vertically, not horizontally.
Vertically.
Tenogers are able to do this in a sense, but they usually do it down or in waves forward. So I don't know if it's a type of Cenogar, a type of more concentrated wyvern that is more for brutes. I sadly do not know. Kaminari, then Frederick.
So this is in regards to what you say, strange formations within the field. Do we have like an exact material of what it's made? Is it actually natural to the environment?
Some seem natural, some don't. I sadly do not know which ones are not natural. Most of them seem natural, but I do not know. I also have not discovered the material, as they are a bit too high for me. And unlike most of you, I cannot fly. I'm a bit too fat and old.
Okay, that's all for me. Frederick?
Any other? It was Frederick.
Yes. Have any fulgur bugs or similar species been discovered in the area during such a lightning storm or in the presence of the apex?
Negative.
Oh.
Let's not use it for bugs.
I mentioned Cenogar because it is one of the most known thunder lightning monsters. There might be others. I do not know if it's the same that we've seen or a new one. I've seen multiple new creatures. Glimpses of a few. I've only seen 2 in person. The frog and the Balaharas. Anyone else? Oryx, then you.
Cody.
Oh.
His name's Cody.
Cody. My name's Cody.
Yeah. What does the water situation look like out there?
Quite nice, actually. The area that has mainly grass is a lot more nice with waters. Water doesn't seem to be an issue outside. Plus remember, thunderstorms. They bring water as well.
And food, I guess, is plentiful around that river or wherever that water source is.
It depends. I will give 2 more notes following that. There are new classifications.
Oh?
One is for Gomagala, and the other few have been tested to see which ones are applied to, like Sinojiva and such. Demi-Elder. They are no longer unknown creatures.
That makes sense.
Okay.
But yes, Chloe, before I continue with the classifications.
Oh, you say there are new slingers, correct, from this new
Yes.
place? Is it possible to upgrade the current slingers we have, or is it mandatory to put on these new
You
slingers?
may not need any upgrades. You may go in with what gear you have, but I'm also warning you. Some of our gear has been rendered useless against some monsters.
What did I miss?
I have not heard of what monsters, but it seems that we are a bit behind in these terms. Frontier armor has been held up fine.
Good then.
The new classification is also cephalopods. Squid-like creatures.
Oh boy.
Huh.
Like a
Sorry.
squid?
I don't know what a cephalopod is.
I've also discovered something. While minimal, every area has an apex. Some may be around, some may not. We don't know fully. I only know of one, and that is currently the one that resides in the thunderstorms.
Jesus.
Only logical is
Okay.
land-based
Any other questions?
Region.
able to benefit right area. Especially.
Oh.
Sorry for my.
Hopefully that should be it.
Cassandra?
Can you? I'm sure, cutie.
What? By curiosity,
Sorry,
what are
the
we...
place is called
What's your name,
Windward
little one?
Plains. I said it wrong.
Windward Plains, huh?
Are we, just to clarify, are we
Very
learning about
cutie.
environments
Do
and
you
such?
want a piece of jerky?
Just wanted to make sure.
Everything.
Everything, okay.
Here you go. There you go.
Any other questions?
So many cute creatures around here.
Just on onset.
Maybe I've missed my calling.
Vic.
When it comes to the situation of the Kinsect users that are out there, as well as their glaives, do they have any unique ways of raising their Kinsects, or have there been any adaptations to the creatures to the Forbidden Lands?
Not yet. I sadly have not been able to get too much of how much the upgraded armors and such have looked. Not many have gone out to actually hunt, as most creatures do not cause harm to us on purpose. They only defend their areas, which is currently in their right and against the hunter's guild to even touch them.
Well, I guess you know what my ass is going to be doing.
Time for you to get to work.
You're able to.
Kaminari, I have been told you have another question.
Yes. This is in regards to the classification of cephalopods. Has there been any confirmed small or large monsters that fits this classification in the Forbidden Lands?
A few.
Back to school.
Some have ventured out of the Windward Plains. But sadly, our info is very minuscule. Many of the hunters have not gotten back.
So there's no official name yet, but they are identified as cephalopods.
Correct.
Okay.
If I can infer, they're just giant
What
squid
type
beasts.
of land is the windward plain? Is it flatland or hilly?
Octopi, whichever one.
Desert, grassland, and storm.
Savannah.
Best way I can describe it.
Okay, keep that in mind.
Another thing, and I forgot it once again. Multiple. I cannot give you a number. I do not know. That is Fabius' records, not mine. I fucking forgot the thing I was about to say.
No.
I think it was the details about
That's not
everything.
It's okay.
Calm down, Calvin.
What the fuck is Calvin doing?
It's Calvin being Calvin.
You gotta do something.
My friend, Fabius is leading this.
Well,
I
what
am
happened?
not. I am only here as representative of Fabius.
I think he was trying to.
So are you most of the time when it comes to this.
Jeez Louise.
Calvin wants to kill me. I get it. I'm not. I'm too old for this age.
Oh.
Kill. Wait, what?
I'm too old for this age. Age as in time, not me.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh.
I know exactly.
Remember, I come from the frontiers and I've been hunting for more than 40 years.
Oh, wow.
That's a bit rude.
That was quite insulting and funny, little thing.
You're alright. You're not dying, are you?
Thank you, ghost in my head. I also agree.
You're not senile, are you?
Schizophrenia in the middle of a session.
I know I already am.
Someone forgot to take their schizo pills.
Sure.
In fact,
I'll consider that being.
To finish up, why are we going out to the Forbidden Lands? First, it was thought out to be completely deserted. No monster, no person. But we have discovered CERN. CERN is living proof that there are people.
Yes, details.
We have been told of multiple areas by CERN that he has visited with his family. I will wait to discover that info when we get there, as I don't know which one's real and which one isn't. If you don't know why CERN is here, CERN ran away with his family from a monster that is unnamed and
couple of the people over on the other side.
undiscovered. We don't know anything about the creature, not even its color.
Here's a notebook and a pen. Here, you can go start writing things if you want.
Careful.
What about tracks? Are there any tracks that distinguish this one?
People are trying to pay attention to the
We...
lessons.
I don't think you heard me. They were running away from the creature. We do not have jurisdiction to be in the land until now, because of CERN, who already ran away from the home. The family is
if I may ask?
unknown before. We don't know if the family is alive, but we will do our best to get CERN back to his family. Is that understood?
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yep.
Understood.
The ghost has a question.
Hopefully we stop.
Yes.
Fleeting a bit.
You said they were running away from it. Is there a possibility they got a glimpse of its appearance?
They did, but they don't remember. Trauma. PTSD. They have nightmares of the creature, but we don't know the specifications of anything. Not even its color, like I said.
Levitating.
Interesting.
Any questions
Okay.
before I continue to the next part? 5, 4, 3.
You have a question right there.
Yes.
Why do you have a large sword?
I am a great sword user.
He's a fighter. He has been doing it
I am a
for 40
hunter, not a
years.
fighter.
He's a
Fighters
hunter.
are people versus people.
He's been hunting for 40 years.
3,
Oh no.
2, no. 1.
I got my eye on you.
No worries.
Okay.
Calm down. The mission briefing will begin. We have discovered a main camp, like I said. Your objective today, pick up as many resources as you can to put it on Sanskrit. CERN and the Fakers will be accompanying you. I need at least 8 to be on the Sanskrit and make sure none of the monsters of this new area attack it and destroy it. We have different supplies like water, juices, food, and more. Yes.
In terms of researches, does that contribute as well to the count, or is this for like hunters, specific 8 hunters?
Calvin, what would be the best?
Well, considering me still pulling out sand in places where sand shouldn't be, probably around 8.
Do you want to consider handlers or researchers as people as well, or no?
I would probably consider that because the more weight means more drag means the more cases of us attracting something like nibble snarf, and I'm gonna
No,
be
these are animatronics. These ones they're not real.
I guess, but we haven't gotten any info that Nibble Snarf is in the area yet. We've taken multiple ones.
Join me. So let's not
these are
pack it on with a bunch of extras. That's all I'm saying.
Sorry.
First, I want guardians that are wanting to go. I need a leader. Up front. Those who want to go.
Certainly like to.
I need
Not
every guardian got it.
Well, that's half the party. That's half the party right there.
All the guardians literally step up.
For it now, that way we have
Cody, you're not a guardian. Cody.
Oh yeah, no. I'm not going.
Is this?
Cody, stick over there, and you started walking.
Stick drift.
Chaos.
Talk about the mission.
Ears up.
Right.
If you are speaking to Calvin about my selection, he has no jurisdiction of what selection I pick.
I figured that. Just asking the question. Sorry.
You all want to go. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
At least for the main group, I need a few. I need at least one.
I actually would recommend either Cyprian or Frederick up there.
Only if you are.
Okay, never mind.
Yes, Frederick is up there.
I'd recommend one of those two out of all of us. I'm still in recovery, but I'm here in case needed. And the rest of us have at least had our fill as of late. And we need at least one of the 2 guardians to be going to a new zone. Throw Carnage and Kaminari in that lot. Frederick and Cyprian specialize in open areas, depending on how this layout goes, if I'm not mistaken.
It's completely
Carnage, the flyer.
Not in a minute. Then I will take a step back. I've been on a hunt just yesterday.
Yesterday's doesn't count. It was more personal than dependent of ours.
If I also may make recommendations over, considering this is unknown land, primarily in the co-lead as a guardian would probably be the best jurisdiction here.
I know.
What?
I said at least one, most likely 2 I'm picking.
They are selecting guardians to be leaders of the mission. Oh, but
I'm a
Gather your
guardian.
gear.
I'm a light
Then
bearer.
get into hunting.
Wait.
not that type of guardian.
Yes, sir.
The rest, please go back.
Hey.
You'll be picked for other missions.
Guarding these nuts.
Alright.
Now, we need 6 more. Raise your hand if you're going tonight, or want to go tonight.
with first being there in case shit's the fan. That's the decision we got.
I mean, you primarily need hunters, so there's no point in me wanting to go
I know
along.
you wanted to go.
I didn't
We
say
need
that.
to go either.
Excuse me.
There's not
Do you want to go
I
along?
never said mainly.
Researchers might actually be the better call as we're generally able to
Oh, they're selecting 6
areas
people.
while potentially causing
You cannot get off the...
Raise your hand anyway, who cares?
No,
May as well.
We'll be
You
going
can't leave it
medic.
corner right
Oh,
because I come along now?
Medic build.
There it is.
Oh, sorry, I'm not trying to be on the phone.
Oh my goodness.
Bloody desert.
Probably need to go ahead.
Gotta love the sandbox.
So you're gonna be actually be seen.
Oh my god, there's so many people.
Forward. Before I continue, I understand that you might be head of the researcher, but you are not in jurisdiction of multiple things. You are going on the mission, but understand that you do not force yourself onto missions, no matter your position.
Crazy. Actually.
It's only so you understand. It felt forceful. That's why I'm telling you. Alright? Get into Hunter Comms, Cosmo.
That's right, right for hand because I'm short.
Yes, I got you. Give me a moment.
Last time you, Cody, were on a mission.
That's good.
About a week ago.
Hunter Comms. What the fuck?
And how long has it been since we've gone?
I know, don't worry.
We were like on this one research mission, that was it. I think when we were like
Head for your search.
Okay. Reese, Hunter Comms. Quinn, Hunter Comms.
Understood.
Carnage.
Your name,
In the future,
Blonde.
Orga Walsh.
once they come back and we get
This
better
would be my first
geological survey,
expedition or hunt in general.
I want you to
So
see if
then-
we
I'm
see you
just
deal
sore,
next
I'm
time with
just
Sernia. Alright?
Keep an eye on that one.
Yeah.
Me and Common Iron will tag out the third go around after you all two. Alright?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no worries.
I don't know how to spell expedition.
Yes, you chose
My fingers.
Ah, sorry.
So batch around you and me will go out there.
The flux has also been not very nice today.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Really put that
Okay.
Let me see.
Who joined?
Yes, you're connected.
Good. I'll keep away from the
Hunter
crap so
Comms.
that's easier for them to pick out.
Did you got your part yet? Wait, what? I don't know. You're sign up for a play?
Mask one in the seat. What is your name?
I want to be the lead actor.
Blake.
Hunter Comms.
Miss Blake.
Understood.
God damn it. Shouldn't have said that joke. Shit's getting worse.
You're gonna step on me.
Green bot with hair.
I should
Like
have-
how the name equal.
That's just about.
Yes. Let's see.
Hunter Comms.
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
Me and Reese,
They came into the grip earlier.
me and
kinda
Reese got
disturbed me when I was
assigned to
resting
go
from my
on
travel.
a journey. However, Penny,
They said something about a
Did you
beam.
submit your guild information yet, or no?
I don't want to know. I don't know how your big burly ass greatsword wielder knows about Hatsune Miku.
How long ago?
Again, they told
Now
me
you're
One
they were
answer.
and they said it was a beam or whatever.
Makes sense.
That is all for tonight. I'm sorry
All right.
but there will be also
Good stuff, big guy. No, don't worry about it, man. I got stuff to get back at home. Don't you worry about it. Listen.
All right, both of us. I didn't expect that.
Together with a lot of experienced hunters going out this. A couple that aren't experienced, right? Keep a solid head. You got this.
Oh, brother's gonna hate that he's missing this, but it'll be worth it. Okay, hug.
No worries. Hey. You focus on
Damn right.
If anything, good for me. Do some research, head on back home, spend some time with the kid.
Now there is someone I saw. And I
My
wanna say
hunter
hello.
selected. I need you all to come with me. We need to fill the sense gift.
I appreciate that.
Hunters that are going tonight with me right now. I'm by the entrance. One, two,
I'm looking at it like this. I'm
looking
looking
at
at
it
it
with the
with
black and hair sword.
I just remembered you haven't been out in
I'm actually getting rather tired.
You
So
what's your name?
this is going to go.
Is it staff?
Yes, I'm missing a few. If you could get them for me. Meet me outside.
That's okay. I gotta go. Do you want to come with? I can put you in the hair.
Yes, give me staff. Good luck.
I gotta go now. Oh.
We never worked with each other before, so there's gonna be a really nervous experience.
Oh really?
Yeah, we don't have any.
Very well. Take care then. All right, we gotta go. We'll try.
Where's the?
Well,
I don't know.
When you are finished, I'm
We've
waiting
never really
outside.
been able to actually
it's outside.
for like an extreme life for that scenario.
But how did you get here?
There's nothing much I need to do here. Everyone's selected, so.
Alright. Take care.
You too. Go look, hunters.
Have a good one, Miss Cernia.
Sarnia, I'll see you back
Hey,
on.
wait a second. Sarnia.
Bye, Sarnia.
Take care, okay? That's illegal. Take a bunch of pictures.
No, it's not.
What do you mean?
Not in socials.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, it looks like a dimension door. Never mind.
My way that I,
No, yes, in hunts, yes, but not in
my
socials,
head
as you
seems
say.
to be failing me,
1, 2,
but I will
3,
be
4,
here.
5, 6,
allowing
7,
social.
8,
Okay.
9, 10. Okay, all 10 are here.
I'll know that you'll be a minute. Gotta get your head straight.
To put it very simple,
There's a crowd right here, so we could just move.
I need all of you to gather the resources to put on the sense gift.
Follow me.
So,
No,
you'll
follow
be
me.
following me to the
Follow me.
research area,
Stop flying.
gathering items and putting it next to the airship. Do not actually take the airship because that one takes you to the arena. Once there, I will be guiding it to the sense gift.
I might see about the possibility of getting some.
Understood.
That
Where's your
was
side?
Okay.
ETA
for the I guess when we need to all rally up by.
At least. Oh shit, I give my thing very early compared to what I thought. No, motherfucker, I hate daylight saving.
It's
Okay.
alright.
You may
I guess
do
more time to socialize.
15 minutes to work, and the rest will be socializing. I will be convening in your comms when I am ready.
This will be 30 minutes. Okay, this gives me
Understood.
enough time
Thank
to
you.
allow me to
Understood.
Do the things you gotta
vision
do.
a bit. Yes.
Thank you, Hunter
Let's get
Silver.
lifting.
I will be with you shortly. Give me one moment, please.
Come with me, those
you
who
take it
want
easy.
to
I'll
start
get a head start
building
with
the
loading up the
resources.
ship.
Yes, I'll be back in 30.
I'll follow along them for the moment.
My vision seems to be failing me.
Bunch of board.
Alright.
Good. Whenever we do, whenever we went small and board the wings,
What about you?
when you get a
Because he's the wrong way.
There are actually like multiple boxes.
I'll take what you can haul and let's.
I think I can handle one or two of these.
I got two very long ones
they are
over
much
my
heavier
shoulders.
than
I'm
expected.
gonna
Yeah, we'll
twist
stick with
and
one.
hit somebody on accident.
I thought they were just big because they had a lot of stuff in them.
Sometimes they do. It depends on which ones you picked up. Some are food, some are liquor and such.
Yeah, that's whatever it is. It's heavy. Likely a bunch of grains.
Yes.
Alright. Over by the airship, right?
It's a taser. Hey, got me.
Why do you have a taser?
Okay, then we drop it off right here.
We drop it off near the airship.
Up here. Just leave it by the ladder. Hop. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
There.
There we are.
I'm caught on something. Wait.
Oh, what
there
the?
we go.
Where?
Something there.
That is very. Oh god. It almost ate me.
An invisible fence.
I know, right?
For a main camp, it likely needs to have a lot of
We both got picked. I'll stack one on top of the other. I'll need you to put one extra on
Until
top
this
though.
pile's empty, then.
Help,
This one's light enough. I can handle both of these. You know, since I got a good workout.
Again, pardon for my sudden disappearance. I needed to fix my vision. I shall be back shortly before we start.
We have no idea.
Oh.
What in the
what do you
bloody
mean?
place is that?
Why are you picking me up?
Excuse me. Pardon me.
Why am I being lifted?
Oh. Thank you.
It's a million unit.
Magnus also, I don't know why there's a brightness.
Here, have your
now I
money
have to move
back.
myself up. Pull a lot more. There's me. Heavy load coming through.
We have a construct helping us.
For that to happen.
Did you forget that I can just squish?
Yeah, you just take care. I do hope I can be there for you guys first time, or maybe you can go Bianca and Mom if they ever sign up.
We
Yes.
went on something months ago.
Oh, this way.
The supplies are currently being held over by the research area. Just head straight.
I don't know if you're allowed to do that.
Oh, wait, hang on. You don't like the cat?
No, for some reason, that's what happened to me and a certain individual.
I wouldn't say I'm the strongest, but I've got good pain tolerance.
A few more.
Nah, I'd carry
Alright
this.
then, I'm taking two then. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Should be here soon.
Just make it easier by just taking double the load.
Show-offs.
Oh. I'm going for
maybe
efficiency.
if you work out every day, you'll get this strong.
I can give you my regime.
I may not look the.
What if you just keep resummoning it as soon as it puts it down?
Get on. Just put yours in the
No.
Oh.
No, don't take. No, don't
There's
take
a third
Magnus.
one. There's another one.
No, don't take Magnus.
No.
Do not take me.
Person on board. Here, I'll take that off your hands and you'll get the other one.
Oh.
I can hold it.
I mean,
Want to get the
it
other
saves you a bit of the trip.
Lexi, hold still.
I mean, it saves you the trip.
Yoink. I got it.
Got it.
Okay.
It's a good warm up.
You know, I was about to shoot a taser at you, Blake, but nah.
That's a bad idea. We're carrying supplies.
Yeah, no.
What if I can... No, I probably shouldn't. No, that's a bad idea. I might.
There we go.
Alright, that reminds me.
There's an invisible fence.
What am I? There's an invisible fence. No, it's trap me. Get me out of this. Let me out. Let me out. Help.
You good? Alright.
There
I
is
got
an
stuck in an invisible
fence.
fence.
Yes, there is. I don't know where it keeps showing up. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not.
Release me.
I believe they have
I think
taken
that
care
was
of the
everything.
rest of it.
No.
I mean, if there's any more, we could maybe let's go in order.
There's no more supply. It should be handled. I am holding the rest.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's useful. We're free to socialize until it's time.
By the way, if you don't mind me asking, are you the owner of that tea shop in Arcala?
No, but my master is.
Huh. I very much like it.
Oh, I'm
There's a
glad.
tea shop in Arcala?
Mm-hmm.
Rose
I
gold
always,
teas.
I've never been there. I've never been there.
It's
I've just,
really
guess
nice.
it's
It
never been
reminds me a
open.
lot of It reminds me a lot of this one city that in my realm. The architecture's the same.
Well,
I see.
we should be opening more often soon, with the season and everything. So,
do you guys do pastries at your
Once you
cafe?
guys are done with the
we have a few
supplies, could
pastries,
you
not a
all
lot.
join
We have
us in the
fruits,
research area
matcha
where we
cakes,
just picked them up? I'd like to
little things. We're not a
go
full bakery.
over
We
what
mainly do fresh made
everybody
teas,
works best at, so we can come up with a proper plan should things go haywire.
Got it. We're on our way.
Let's go.
Yep. Oh boy, this will be fun.
A motley crew, you know.
How does that make sense?
You'll see.
What was that, Frederick? Sorry, I was in the restroom.
I'd like everybody once the the supplies are done to meet up at the research area. So
It looks like everything's been transferred.
Wonderful. Then just meet us back here.
Understood. I'll be there.
Looks can be deceiving.
Very.
I see.
Okay. Let's just wait for Quinn to be here. We have quite a battalion today. So, right, we'll just wait for Quinn before I start, because otherwise I will be repeating myself twice over.
Did you have any particular trouble fitting the clothes to your specifications?
Oh shoot!
Or is
I
it
should
pretty
cut my
simple?
hair before we head out.
It's pretty simple. It's a lot of parts, though. It's like 7 or 8 layers, technically, but just all in different places, so it's very step by step.
Yeah. I'll just need to get to the source of it and go from there.
Slow but easy.
Yep.
Very breathable.
Looks like my kind of equipment. Can't wait to use it along with the insect glaive. I guess I'll probably be one of the first to have a fresh insect that'll be raised in the, at least partially in the Forbidden Lands. I'll be going with insect glaive once I have the equipment set up.
Maybe I should get
Right
into
now,
that.
since I don't really have on the fly due to miscommunication.
Cosmo,
What should I
you'll
grab?
step away for a moment. But
Yeah,
Of
well,
course,
you'll definitely
specialization
be...
is important, so I'll be getting that set
can
ready as soon
explain
as
good
possible.
enough. What
Good question. That new armor you have right there is from this new place that was given
Hi,
down
sister.
to
Bye,
us.
sister. Just a little.
It's from the commission.
The commission.
It's a hope set.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's directly by the commission.
For the new
Okay.
area.
Yeah, specified to try and
I guess I'll
be more versatile.
explain the rest when Quinn is back here. You can join us, Astral. It's fine.
Yeah, it's definitely very comfortable.
May I have everyone's attention?
Oh, nice.
Me too.
Folks over there. There we go.
Right.
So, as for today, as Silver has stated, we will be transporting supplies from this location over to the Forbidden Lands. More so the Windswept Plains, was it?
Windward plains. Yes.
Windward
yes.
plains. Windswept, windward. But yes. Meaning we'll mostly act as both an escort.
Yep.
Oh.
Flux. Okay, there
Hello,
we go.
Flux.
Let me try that again. Making sure that nothing goes wrong, as well as this, of course, being our first time to the Forbidden Lands. This is also, in most parts, a research endeavor today.
Yes.
Take note of whatever you can that may be new, that may give indications of how the area as a whole works, behavior of the monsters, and so on.
And
Seeing
please,
who we have of the research.
I'm just going to mention any notes, photographs. I beg of you, get as many as you can. We're going to need a lot of data because we do not have much. So,
I'm gonna get a
let's
lot
start
out of this
somewhere.
stinky old thing.
So, for this, I want to propose the following. Those of you who are mostly researchers will be under more or less direct command of Cosmo, as he is the head researcher. However, in terms of Guardian, I would like you to take charge of the research efforts for today.
All right. I figured that I'd do that anyway. Makes sense.
True.
Not this spot.
Normally, this would be the point where I would offer one of you the leadership position, with me taking a step back, observing your progress. However, due to the nature of today's expedition, I will be taking leadership alongside my colleague, myself, to ensure nothing goes wrong.
Very well.
Now, as not all of us are quite acquainted with each other, I'd like to have a quick overview where your preferred position on the battlefield or during an expedition would be. I will be starting with myself. I'm a jack of all trades, master of none. I can take any position that is currently needed, be it both offensive, defensive, and limited ranged. So, should something happen, I will be jumping in between the positions.
All right. And for those of you who don't, probably also mention names if some of them don't know us. I think it's some new faces.
That is true.
I think you introduced yourself already.
Very well. For those of you who don't know my name, my full name is Frederick Rossfield Magnayan.
And I am Cyprian Ambrose. I am very much mixture of, I suppose, a similar boat, but much more close range, long range, lot of research, a bit of stealth, that sort of thing. So you'll see me roaming around a bit, hear me in comms if anything is happening, you might do a bit of recon, that sort of thing. So just keep an ear out for me. And as he said, I'll be helping out a bit with the research side of things. Again, I cannot stress this enough. Notes, photographs, samples. We are going into an entirely new area. We need to build up a base of data. We have nothing right now. Close to nothing. So, anything you can get would be immensely helpful.
Goggles.
Oh.
Yes.
Thank you.
That could be... Do we have other
made
goggles
of
for the others? Or is that a...
While
Got
you
my
guys
own.
can continue introducing one another, I'll be passing the goggles around.
Yes. We hear, as you probably heard, the storms are quite terrible from what we hear, so eye protection may be in order. So,
They are.
be prepared for that. Yes.
I
guess
haven't
if-
seen anything here.
Not really necessary for me.
Yeah,
I
I
guess
had
if
a
we're going
feeling.
in in order.
I don't know if I need them.
She would be next. I think.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, you
Don't
already
worry,
have the
these
mask.
cosmetic.
Head to you there on the right of me.
Thank you.
Just in case.
Wait again. Trying to remember your name.
I had procedure to fix my eyes ages ago.
Blake am
I
I.
just like wearing the old things.
Blake, that was it. So, go
You're
around
full
from Blake.
fashion, I understand.
Hi.
Well, hello, I'm Blake. Anything short of healing I can pretty much handle, whether it's holding the line or fighting from the back. So, just put me where you need me.
And I am Etsy. I specialize in research, and as for combat, I usually stick to long range or the air, as I am able to fly. And As far as the photos and stuff goes, thankfully, I am able to record everything that I see and retrieve it later.
Grateful for that. It's going to be very helpful.
Right, I got the camera.
And your name?
Mine.
Would you maybe repeat? I think some folks may not have heard it.
Yes, Etsy.
Etsy.
Got it. Thank you.
Let's see. Okay. My name is Cody Evergreen. I am quite straightforward with what my kit, has. I have a Devil Joe hammer. I'm a hammer user. I have a couple of, tools in my pouches, a binoculars, carving knife, bottle of healing fishing rod, and my journal, and also a pickaxe. To be fair, I'm just your run-of-the-mill hunter on this trip. I do have other, abilities, per se, but due to the armor making them a lot harder to use, I don't really use them on hunts.
Well, even if you're mostly just regular hunter, you're still perfectly what we need. So, you've got a pickaxe. If you see any ore, you grab that. But
I'm Morga Walsh. I'm one of the newer hunters / researchers around here. I primarily fight with a polearm, as well as insect glaive once I manage to get used to it. My specialty in combat mainly relies around skirmish / high speeds. Not like anything crazy like blinking around the place, but more of a lot of thinking on the fly. In terms of non-combat, my specialty lies in research / observation, as well as dabbling a bit in cooking. I was raised at a family diner.
Ooh. That was one of my first jobs growing up. I wasn't a cook though. I was a
anything
think
additional
there's
to report?
food over in the new area. I guess for all of you.
be an interesting thing to note as well. What we find. Then,
I should.
armor. Oh yes.
I should mention, my weapon does have special properties, but due to not knowing how it'll interact with the fauna around here, I will relent from using them.
Good idea there, definitely. Need to. Going in very careful, right? Don't know what we're going to find on the ground.
I am
outside
currently
those
on my
vague
way back.
descriptions. So. And there's Cosmo. Right. So, fellow in the Hope armor.
Reese. Yes, my name is Reese. In normal circumstances, I would have very different set of abilities, but with what I'm wearing and what I'm equipped with, I'm extremely durable. I focus on long periods of sustainability and stamina, being able to stay in a fight for really as long as the fight lasts. Primarily up close personal, I make a good tank defensive wall.
All right. Then Quinn, right?
Gwen Rider. I'm I am strictly ranged. I use a heavy bowgun, bow and arrow, and I use spells and skills to offset. What?
Sorry, I let off a silent sneeze.
I use skills and spells to differentiate my damage types, but ultimately I'm very ranged. I can get up close and personal, but I work best at a range. I have a unique trait that allows me to see pretty far as well. So, sniper, I guess.
That could be useful.
I'll try my best to stay out of the line of fire.
I'm pretty good at not hitting my friends. I've had to learn from experience.
Don't jinx yourself in that one.
It may happen again. I'm always making sure I'm not going to do that.
He's a damn good shot.
Nah, we got someone. Yes.
Do you want to
You're part of the day as well, aren't you?
No pressure, of course.
I'm CERN. I come from the lands, forbidden lands. That's it.
Well, it's nice to meet you, sir.
Hi, CERN.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
Good seeing you.
Then, moving on. Last in the line here.
Okay, there
My name is Taliana, and this is my sentient sword, Percival. We work together. As for what I am best at, I consider myself more as
Introductions
a scout
and combat
since, well,
specialties.
my elements are of light and shadow. I can get into either.
Oh.
So I'm good at going out and seeing what's wrong, seeing what's ahead. I am also a sword and shield user, so if you want me to be further back and someone else to take the scouting area, I do not mind. Additionally, to anyone who has any healing, I cannot be healed by any potions. I must be either in a bright source of light or in someone's shadow. So if any of you would like to offer your shadow for me to just stand in for a little while, that will be enough.
That's fine by me.
Noted.
One of those really the weirdest circumstances. My shadow's already technically taken, at least in advance. I'll tell you that.
Then I will
Good
not
to
stand
know.
in yours then.
There's
a lady there.
I'd see.
Got it.
There's a lady
Well,
in my head that calls me.
Just to get you up to speed, Cosmo, we essentially
She's not
just
here,
have
so I guess
small
mine's
rounds
free.
to state which position would be preferred, given everyone's capabilities, should it come to combat.
I see.
Yes. Aid, we also mentioned I'm probably going to be very much helping you on the research side of things during this. So, also, yeah, to any of you, if any of you are newer and also looking into the research, that's your man. So,
yes.
But
Then
we're
pretty sure they will aware.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, well, yeah, that kind of helps.
So, to make this partially a bit simpler for the two of us, you stand over there for a little bit, just a bit further away. Researchers, those of you who want to focus on research for today, stand with my esteemed colleague.
All right.
Okay, that is
Of
one,
course.
two,
Bloody
three,
thankful for you
four
on the recording.
researchers, and the rest of you will be hunters. Okay, so these will be your guys' focuses for today. The four of you will mainly focus on everything data related, everything we don't know about, everything we want to learn. For the rest of you, what did I lose Taliana?
Sorry, fourth dimension. Fourth
Got it.
dimension.
So, whilst, yes, from my understanding, we will mostly be on a sand skiff, but once we actually get there, Kun and Taliana, I want the two of you to be our scouts, so to speak. Given your ability to see further and your ability to be the most stealthy of us, it seems reasonable to have the two of you be our scouts.
On the topic of
code,
the word scout, is it possible to quickly, refit my scout flies real quick? Because I haven't gotten them changed in a hot minute.
We will have time for that, yes. Reese, given your defensive capabilities, I would like you to stick with me around... Sorry, I'm bad with names.
CERN.
To stay with me around CERN should danger approach, that we can keep him safe.
Yes, sir.
Understood.
Yes, sir.
For the two of you, you have a pickaxe. You go mining. No, I'm joking.
I'm gonna mine and I'm gonna craft. That's Minecraft.
If we find a good opportunity, getting geological samples would be good, I would say.
If I recall correctly, a majority of our time will be spent on the skipper, so
Yes.
chance of samples will be unlikely, but we can at least hope for it.
That's
I mean,
the hope, you know.
we could just do
I'm
the
augmented.
traditional gold mining and set out a
Oh,
net
I
as
thought
we're
you were
going
just-
on the sand.
I mean, no offense. I assume you know what
I'm worried we're going to do something else. I don't
Tell
know
them
about
to...
Well, Night
I didn't want to troll the sands and do
I
anything.
shall do that. Okay, we shall do that.
Gentlemen, welcome to the
I got like a
research
Sharpie
area.
and drew my
However, I
face.
would asked
No,
to
like
please
actual
leave the
markings,
area at
like-
the current moment if you're not researchers.
Like
People think
No, no,
cybernetics.
A bit of a
No,
meeting.
this is synthetic skin. This is to make my skin a lot more tougher.
Just
I
I've also got
Not
didn't know
restricted.
I genuinely thought those were just like
gesture
regular
means
facial
things are
markings,
good.
but then I saw
Like, okay.
those,
Oh.
and yeah,
I'm
that gave it
just-
away. Getting used to it.
Yeah.
You're
If you wanna
Alone.
ask me questions, I'm willing to answer.
What's
But
that
yes,
like?
as long as there is no obvious danger,
Not really much changes.
enjoy the excitement of discovering a new land. It's not every day we get to do it.
I'm really excited. Like I'm really
It's
excited.
going to be
So
bloody
am I.
fun.
And
Honestly,
I believe I need to say this, otherwise Reese will at some point fall over at ease.
Yes, sir.
Do you know, it's my time here, these hunts are getting out of this world.
Force of habit.
So you're not
Two
watching these
soldier
anymore, kid.
boys. Noted.
Oh, you have no idea. So, no, this was an actual thing. It still is a thing whenever we receive instruction. While Reese is much more classical, like full on attention, I've got
But-
trust me.
What the hell?
You may leave the military, but the military never leaves you.
Ignore that.
Agreed.
I do see you sometimes when giving speech with your arms behind your back, so.
Yeah, that's a bad habit.
Hey, you didn't
were
do
doing
it
it
during this
earlier, I
talk,
saw
so
it.
that's progress. Okay, you didn't do it here.
No, I did it. Character development,
did
my
it.
friend.
I saw
You
it.
got
You
it.
100% did it
They
at the
were
beginning
thinking
there.
about it. It was like muscle, like.
I only really go out of
Just
attention
an
if I have to.
immediate, you
Some
know.
people like the formality.
Oh, right.
I did stand like this though. Quinn.
One last thing. If there are any injured, I can carry them in my shadow and bring them to the nearest healer.
Got
That
it.
would be helpful. Get them off the field. Because,
Ah.
again,
Um,
as exciting as this all is, keep in mind, we really have only the vaguest idea what we're getting into here, right? We want
Which
to play
is
this
the best
safe,
part.
you know? It's going to
There
be
could
exciting,
things-
but
Yes.
temper your excitement with caution, right? Still the unknown. We don't know what we're getting into, and things in this place are never simple, you know?
Exactly. There could be things that are way worse than
Yes.
what we are used to.
Frogs inside leviathans. I don't know.
Very, very
Oh.
true. Okay.
Whatever's
I'm excited to
I
see
need to
what's
ask
in
this because there were complications with that in the past. Please raise your hand if you're capable of healing.
Frogs, sandworms, and stuff.
That's actually quite good. We got
Yes,
4.
okay.
Healing
Alright.
others or healing ourselves?
Sand, no,
Healing
cephalopods is what
others,
I'm more interested in.
specifically.
Okay.
Huh.
Flux. Okay, so
I never knew that there was going to be
now
octopi.
I need to ask
I'd
this:
barely
does
consider that.
God,
any
don't,
of
don't
you
remind me. Now all I can
have
think of is
an-
giant takoyaki.
Okay.
Sorry.
Does any of you
Let's make it
have
worse. Can you imagine if we find
have an
something? What
aversion
chef
to
would make
any
with it?
type of specific healing? Something
been
we
looking
really
forward
should
to
not
chef's
heal you
cooking.
with.
I'd like to study it before we butcher
Um,
it.
My time around
Thoroughly
the
study it.
metaverse, not
Learn a lot about
really.
it, and then learn how it tastes.
Like I have a fucking
then you can
strange
go all
power
out.
inside of me. It's like that cheap
Yeah, you can
stuff.
find quite a lot on
The
how
only thing it's
the
had an
inner body
effect is
functions by
magic
taking a bite out of it.
and
So,
radiation.
not all just about taste.
Okay.
Might
I
not be the most
suppose
efficient
if
way,
you
but
can't take healing, we would need to
Relax.
mend injuries.
Yes.
Of course, I'm gonna
I do
make
not have any
everything I
aversions,
can before
but
trying to attack it.
healing magic and the like will not work on me. Or potions.
I actually possess a bunch of scrolls of mending because my Shadow Knight is lady in my shadow. She only takes mending scrolls as well. I could take care of you if you ever get injured.
Okay. Cool.
that works.
Then technically the both of you can, granted with me more in a traditional sense through smithing craft. But yes, I think with that we've pretty much cleared everything up that needed to be cleared up. Organization-wise, food. Let's grab something to eat, shall we?
Yeah.
This is a team
Sure.
building exercise.
Steak in my
It is
back.
time to get something to eat.
You can go to the hub, right?
Yes, off to the hub.
What happened? Done where we were.
We're gonna go eat.
Briefing's
Like a
finished, so
self-destruct.
we're all gonna get some to eat.
Case worst
for
case
the
scenario.
Before.
Don't tell them to kill themselves, Miss Blake.
I said disable it.
I'm not
Oh,
going to
okay,
use
disable,
it.
okay.
There's
Oh, I
We're
thought it
not
was
going-
automatic.
Granted, mostly
No, it's not.
Rajang makes the food for us.
Oh, never mind then. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
They may not know
Like a lot of the times it's beforehand.
It's something I have to activate.
Do you think there's a sandy equivalent of barnacles?
What do you mean?
The equivalent of barnacles.
If there's leviathans,
I mean-
serpents living in the sand, then I wouldn't be surprised if some things try and latch on by burrowing themselves.
I mean, that's just a
that's true.
parasite species that makes a hard shell around itself.
Yeah.
There are plenty of those in real life, I imagine. Or
Yes,
in other worlds, I should say.
Cetaceans and whatnot, and other things.
Where's the place for eating? I haven't really
Whales.
had any minutes
The sea creatures.
I don't know.
understood.
Where
I'm
is
pretty
food?
sure food was
Down that
packed
way.
for us.
Or, I don't know,
Alright.
tavern?
I suppose chef's
Probably
cooking will have to wait till another day.
Probably.
Oh,
I
unless
mean,
it's
if
at the
Chef
tavern.
is here. That is true.
I'll go see.
I was about to say.
I've heard good things, so I've been a little bit excited, I'll admit, to try and see the culinary arts of this place.
Not too many people in. Calvin's still here.
He seemed decently salty today.
He was pissed at that. I
saw him over there with the hand
we
gesture.
had to we had to fucking escort off the stage.
You need one of those giant, the giant like canes to like haul him off. You know?
like the herding stuff like that.
What is going on here?
I don't know.
It's so hard.
There is a.
Clashes on
I was looking through the catalog
so-
recently. There is a Gypsaros longsword. If you get it
That's
made
debating
correctly,
for
it is
you.
a long stick with a hook at the end. So you could just pull one of those out.
Beautiful.
Oh no, I was talking
Bag
about
'em out.
Matsu and a Bushi situation. However, Arts has the entire difference.
I just got a sword commissioned out of one.
When did you get glasses?
One of them stole my Geismo Gorm greatsword the last time I went. So now it's my weapon.
Yeah, you may want to adjust your hips.
Yeah, I see the problem.
For delivering the
Give me a second.
is going to be a
Oh man, this is going to be fun.
You know my goofy relationship with Jack, right?
So I have the camera you made me. I'll be recording my end too. You can use the footage together.
Perfect.
Hey.
Every time I end up in a desert.
And I don't want like
to take a Matsu down.
Yes, I understand that one. I just
coming in and then.
Hopefully so.
I mean, I apparently have a habit of good luck when it comes to
Cosmo?
really shitty situations, so maybe it'll negate
We'll have a
itself.
bigger talk on what's going on with the storm system soon enough.
What if I told
Got
you?
bigger problems on our hands. But we do have a
What if I told you
potential
I have a
idea.
really lucky chance of
We
always
think we know
getting
why the
desert?
Diablos is staying alive.
You guys,
We will cancel each other out.
And it's not gonna move. So we're gonna have to go through it.
Most of my luck really results in
Two of the
not getting
deviants we can deal with. The third one could potentially be avoided by luring it to a Matsu. The fourth one, which is the bloodbath, we're gonna have to go right through that filter.
Yes, the DNA sample.
That's gonna be about a
But I
2.5
think
hour slog.
compared to
I'll discuss it with you later. Have fun on your expedition. Take notes.
There are writers who have Diablos.
Have fun.
Yes, I heard.
You could do that instead. It'd be a lot easier. Is there not? I thought there was someone with one. No.
Ben mentioned having Diablos.
But I don't recall. I can check the. Let me check the list. I shall check it for you right now. Stay with me or something. Hold on.
Congrats on being picked.
Thank you.
Hold
I'm
on.
very excited.
I'm not familiar with the ingredient.
Especially because this will be my first mission with my sister.
Okay. Thunderlord, Zenoga, Espinaz. Oh yes, there is one, but they never show up. Fuck! It's a black Diablos, but they never show up.
Is it a black Diablos, just Diablos with extra hormones?
I can share the recording.
It's a
with you
female,
later.
yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Wait.
Yeah, that'd be great.
All black Diablos are females. It's just a result of sexual dimorphism when terms of mating, etc. No one's playing with your hair now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Black Diablos like Yana, Betelgeuse, Baroth, Banboro, Astalos, the Silver Athalos, Nagakuga, Magnamalo, two Magnamalos.
Man, this necklace would sure be nice if I gave it to a certain spirit. But I imagine she doesn't want it.
A Luna Garen, another Espinaz. There's Athena.
Attention, everyone.
Sheridan, take it.
Attention, please. CERN is going to be cooking our meal with permission from chef. So the food will be out shortly.
I hope the kid could cook.
By the by, we've got food on the way. CERN's cooking.
Let's see here.
So if you folks who ran off want to come back down,
Wouldn't be orange.
Those who are here, if you know the first recipe of
you?
Monster Hunter Wild, specifically the meat with the cheese on top, this is what he's currently cooking.
I thought it was bread.
Thank you, by the way, for your information.
I didn't think it was cheese.
No problem, dude. I'm willing to tell you anything about the place. It's like, any more questions you got about Saphira, I can try and answer them.
I noticed
it's a
one
hellhole
place that kept showing up in
I'll
advertisements.
put this away since certain spirit doesn't want her gift.
It was a charity area. I didn't know if that was like a weird place to just.
At the moment
Don't go
right
there?
now, the bay is not really a safe spot. We have a thing called the Vex. Remember I was talking about some sort of spiritual time creatures?
Ooh, that sounds good.
They're
I need you to sit down with Mitsu and tell her about all the
Sorry, I overheard
stuff in the bay.
up to gunfire and a lot of them picking through the gates because
I'm not opposed to her going there, but I don't want her to be an idiot.
On Monday and got myself hurt trying to protect a friend of mine.
Why do I keep trying to smell for spirit? I can't do it
Someone
yet.
who's lived there ever since they were a child, it's a hellhole. Don't go there.
I suppose I was merely looking as like places to visit, not live. At that point.
Well, just steer clear from that area. I apologize if I
Food
know
is
that's
ready.
if I can infer that's where you're from. Just
What if my ear grows? Is this or my?
It's not a pleasant place.
I'll be careful.
Okay, let everyone else get their share first.
Cosmo.
I can count it if need be. I've done it
Go
before, so
ahead.
relax.
I mean more if if
I'm the one who should wait. I do not need
the
to.
goggles fall off my head.
It's just meat with cheese on it. I mean,
Cheesy meat. No, this is fucking good. This thing is
Like the first. Use magic for my
There's always a certain special something about a fresh piece of meat, right?
this is the best cheese I've ever tasted.
But it's still kind of like
So good.
He's the
Mm.
boy from the
What kind
Forbidden
of cheese
Lands.
is this, by the way? I'm not familiar with this one.
Forbidden Lands.
This was a
From
cheese
Forbidden
gathered
Lands.
More of this
from the
world,
Windward
yes.
Plain.
Holy shit. I would have. I would
This
have.
is the best cheese I've ever tasted. This is so weird.
All 8 of us are about to have
It's
lunch.
got it's got the same like texture as mozzarella.
Here for a moment.
The firmness of cheddar.
What's the recipe for this cheese?
The taste is kind of like
I do not know.
pepper jack a little bit. This is nice. I like it.
People of Kunafa.
I'm not sure what the local name is called, but for the cheese, if
It's really
you know
nice.
what it is.
You say it was kunafa something? Is there a word for it?
Yes,
It's good.
Kunafa, also known as the Windward Village. That's where
It's
their
mild, but not
specialties
too
are
mild that the
sacred
meat
to
completely
the
overpowers
cheese.
it.
It's quite alright.
It's actually some really
good.
Thanks, Ian.
Take care.
This is really good. Thank you, sir.
Before you get cheese.
Me, never. Like, I've used cheese before in dishes, but
It's probably due to the fact that it's freshly made. Freshly made anything is leagues better than anything you could
I could definitely.
find preserved.
I can go for like a meal like that, but every time I go on a mission, I often forget to eat before I go on a mission. So
It's not too good.
Might have just ate an illusion, but either way.
I suppose I'm used to a chef.
The spirit laid out a second plate for me.
It's fairly decent.
He cooks food for us. So
For you, that's high praise.
used to eating.
I wouldn't be surprised if any fresh
Before missions, not so much.
contaminated.
I quite like it.
It has a weird consistency. It's like mozzarella, cheddar, and other forms of cheese, but I can't be rude because it is a dish served.
It may come from a creature we are unfamiliar with.
Exactly. Hello.
I got the food on that one.
Yeah, we came back from the library.
Oh,
Complex V library.
I'm sorry.
Found about stuff about
We're a
arcade.
small diner, so we never had to experiment with more exotic meats or.
Yeah.
Anything regarding?
You already know. That was called status magic.
Not that we know of.
When
There's a lot of
came to
stuff
this
about
world,
primals such and such.
Video games and all that stuff.
I was thinking it looked like a video game. I didn't want to point it out, but I'm not like experienced necessarily.
Here, come here. This is a swallow.
I think someone mentioned they were called cybernetics.
No, he's a researcher. He's gonna have fun learning about the world.
Oh yeah, no.
I was
Is anything or something else?
About 2 years ago, I was a big like VR game nerd. I always went on like online games to play like MMOs and all that. I had this thing called a nerve gear that allowed me to be able to go into video games and experience it almost like it's like actually real.
One of those like high tech the ones you get.
Yes, it linked my synapses and everything to the digital world, so I felt real there. Like I felt when someone pinched me, I felt when someone slapped me, I felt like the system would dull the damage to where you didn't feel like you were actually getting killed and stabbed, but it felt immersed enough. But it was weird, it was cool, and I didn't know one day it would happen permanently where I stepped into a dungeon. My consciousness was, I think, pushed forward the system 100%. I have no idea where I am at currently. I have no idea where my real body is. But ever since I stepped out of that dungeon, I ended up a little bit outside of. I think I actually ended up in one of the places in Saphir City, and I took a bus out to Orlando Saka to meet up with people that were like me.
So you got pulled into a game that was somehow connected like to this little pocket of the multiverse. That is bloody strange.
It gets weird. I actually ended up in between that. I actually ended up in this like weird like grassy plains, and there's this guy with a bow and arrow that picked me up because there was wolves and everything surrounding us. He ran with me. We went into his hut, and he told me that we were just in this world. I had no idea where it was. I only had my phone on me, and I had what was on my back, and that was about it. But when he gave me his bow and arrow when he passed, he basically gave me the role called the bow hero. I'm no hero, but he was. And so when now I got the bow with me, I can do things like that. It's called status magic. It allows me to be able to interface with my existence, I guess, in a really weird way.
Definitely.
It's just as surreal, and it took me maybe a year or two to fully grasp and understand that. Hey, by the way, my life is important.
It's quantified right there.
Numbers. Yeah, there is no indomitable human spirit. If it hits 0, I'm gone. There's no more Quinn.
Oh.
You're able to do this with it?
Things get fucky out here. I mean, that's really, I don't know, there's a better descriptor.
However,
I mean,
I've been
Yeah,
studying with
it's
some of the
it's a matter of that because of how I work. I can use status magic to I can actually look at you two and gauge like a calculated level, not an accurate level, but something that sort of tells me if you are of my equal or higher. Because I'm looking at you right now, you're already higher than me. You, it's a little weird. My HUD isn't working.
Standing still for a long period of time, the waiting and the patience.
It works for some. It works. It doesn't work for certain people, but I can calculate. It basically looks at someone and goes, "Hey, you this person's higher level than you because I saw you and I saw your red emblem." So
when you are ready, you can follow me.
Oh, sir needs us.
I believe I know why that
not
may
the first
be.
person I've heard about this sort of thing happening to. Not exactly like this. A good friend of mine, she tried to explain to me, she has this
That's actually very good.
absurd powers of like reflecting energy.
I am very strong and fast, even with this weapon, but I've seen how
this
fast
old guy
people
who's
who use hammers like you
he's
can
one of those
go carry
sort of incomprehensible wizard types. I don't know understand half the things he talks about. He tried to explain that some sort of conceptual swap happened with her and a video game.
I have to go now.
I'm not really sure how it
She's going to have to
I
deal with
assume that's a
that.
no.
Apparently, it's
Alright, let's go.
I keep hearing the term called isekai. It's a stupid fucking word, and I hate hearing it all the time. But I heard that's what it's being referred to as.
Balance the weight and being able to adjust it to make sure that
That is the term
the right target.
that I've been told the most. Yeah.
I believe I know why it is not working on me. It is because perhaps this is not actually me. It is a remotely controlled drone.
Oh, so it won't be able to detect your true like stats. Huh. Interesting. That's probably the reason why. You know, that actually makes a lot of sense if I think about it, because the people I usually look at are probably really crazy strong and are using puppets sometimes. Or that's not actually them. Or maybe their true form or sources elsewhere, like a projection. So,
That would make sense.
Actually, I'll just give it to you and
maybe. I don't know.
You all get
And
here,
the
there's
system
no
also has outright glitched on me when I have looked at certain people because their magic fucks it up. So
bloody life.
I ate them.
that's why I don't whip out my menu too much to look at certain people, or else I don't want to figure out what happens if my system blue screens, because that sounds really awful and painful to me.
By the by,
Well, it is
can I
certainly not
trust
because I'm magic.
one of you with something for me? Honestly, maybe
What's up?
you've got the flight. So this may be helpful. I know you mentioned you can do some healing things. We've got 2 blood bags here, right? I'm a vampire. I need some blood sometimes. I'm going to keep one for myself. You hold on to the other, because if I run out, I will need someone to be there to, like, intervene. I doubt it'll happen, but just for... I tend to lose control a little bit, so having someone nearby, especially someone who is not organic, to bring me that is extremely helpful.
Okay.
So let's go.
Here.
Appreciate it.
Everyone go around the fence in order to get to the portal.
This way.
Around the fence.
I didn't know there was.
It's sand.
Like what?
Certainly sand.
Fish.
Okay.
You're not gonna catch shit down there, dude.
What? We had these back in the
Alright, then I catch something.
So, I'm
say that
gonna
you
quickly
catch a
go
sandfish.
up so y'all can see me. So, where I'm facing, that is forward.
It's a boot.
If you see me, I am floating on top of all of you because I am God.
I caught a boot.
So, for reference,
we'll mark it somewhere
what
on
you
the ship
see
for you,
over
in your
there
honor.
is a giant wall, like of mountain. You see
Giant wall
different types of like storms forming and deforming immensely quickly in exactly 2 or less seconds. And you have seen this sand before, but before you could never interact with that wall because it was forbidden. And in the middle, you see that there is a pathway to go through.
Jeez.
It
We
is.
weren't kidding about the storms.
Resource storm.
Makes me even happier to have these goggles.
A bit of a distance to go, but
Makes me happy that I do not have eyes.
You're not gonna be able to see my pretty face for a little bit, but that's what it is.
Mask is working, thank God.
Real nice.
Yeah, well, I can definitely see why this armor excels like this. It's like, I can feel like the wind going through me. Yep, oh.
There you go.
Is it not on right? I was...
Nail the dragon armor is helpful.
You have a lot of hair.
Oh boy.
I didn't want your goggles to get, you know.
Thank you.
I've been told the beast is...
I
got long hair too, so I gotta, you know.
I've been debating if I wanted to get it cut or not. I haven't since I've been here, honestly.
these are just local,
Fish.
Fish.
You know a lot of things like
You said they wouldn't be able to catch anything here. There's plenty of life here.
Check this shit.
Oh, you're gonna get yanked off the ship. Please be careful, guys. Actually, here, you know what? You know what? I will do him a favor. Where is it? There it is.
Big sanded desert. Should we maybe take pictures of
There you go.
Alright. So we can catch something.
Alright, let's go. We'll have dinner tonight.
If I can catch this,
it's not even like 30 minutes ago.
From what I overheard,
I said tonight.
If I can catch something,
Okay.
I am the greatest fisherman in the world.
That uncommon?
Okay. There is just a large...
I hope you're the greatest fisherman in the world for your sake.
The monsters we are familiar with.
Did you? What bait are you using?
Yeah. I've become really
wow,
well
there's 4 of them.
a lot of it, but yeah, it takes so long to understand something.
Those things looks a little different.
We might have company.
Oh, they're coming.
Oh.
Alright, hold up.
Oh.
That's
One's a bit aggressive.
Those little things are messing with the ship.
Oh.
Get another one.
Hey guys, they're gonna be damaging the outer hull. We need to get them away from the bow.
Do we have any sandboards on board?
Oh.
String.
We have 3 sandboards on board. We can have just maybe a couple of ours.
Well, we better decide soon.
Well, if you damage the hull, we're fucked, so we gotta think.
Yeah.
We got a couple of ranged people behind.
Yes.
I say anyone with some range, I would start taking pot shots.
Got it.
Oh.
Watch out, one of them! Behind you, Clint!
Yep.
Got it. I'll go help the other.
Okay. We're backing off now. Whoa.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Nice.
They're trying to hit the back of the boat.
back one way or another.
Oh, there's another on deck.
You got any sonic bombs? Before they jump on.
That's true.
Yo, Cosmo, your friends can use the thing right here.
You see, as more and more start to gather on the back, the sandscape starts to slow down. If you push them off, it might resume its speed.
They're determined.
We need more focus on the back. We've got quite a few gathering there.
Back is clear for now.
Frederick, we got some ones on the front slowing the ship down. Cyprian, Frederick, they backed off for now. What's the plan?
At the current moment, they're all at the back. They're trying to approach once more from the sides. Get ready. Some of them are... They're once more trying to get to the front. I'll try to keep them away from there.
Just get a few of us on the sides and a few of us watching the back. I see Etsy is up there. We need probably one or two more watching the back fully. I'll join, hopefully. I found there's a great shooting platform on the side of the back here, if you see where I'm at. If anyone else wants to check this out.
Front of the ship, they're once more trying to slow it down.
But I've jumped off this thing before. I need to now though.
Cease fire. They're retreating, but I believe.
Hey, get back on there. Is everyone who was doing the sand diving accounted for? I see Reese. I see Cody. I see Quinn. Are we good?
Yes, everybody's back.
You good?
Hammer user.
Well done. That's why you guys are considered the greats.
Just some stuffing from the sand.
Good work.
Yeah.
Anyone
I
need
think I've eaten
healing?
enough sand in my lifetime. I couldn't take to the sky as much as I wanted to.
Still a few stragglers way back there, but
Sand off of me. I hope that
wait.
it doesn't have any toxins in it.
Wait, no, there's something much bigger back there.
To the left side of the boat, you see a ship.
Everyone heads up! We
Oh.
have something on our way!
Eyes up, there's something very large coming!
As you kind of look out to the back,
Those might be the sand leviathans.
Immediately eaten by something a lot
They
larger.
appear to be leviathans.
Anything like a cephalops. Shit. Oh, that's not that.
Can confirm.
Oh my.
There's got to be at least
The
6
description
individuals.
matches. The description matches. Those might be the before mentioned sand leviathans. There are.
They are coming in hot.
Yes. Everybody who is capable of ranged, open fire. Deter them.
Leadership, be advised, we have a secret on the deck, and the kid has informed me that it wanted to stay up here, so I'm not tough enough to push it down the stairs, so. It's not safe for you up here.
What are you doing? Don't tell me you actually want to fight.
Oh my.
Hey, Frederick, I saw some pods on the side of the ship. Can you toss those to me?
Whereabouts?
They were right near the door where Nada's hiding behind.
Okay, I think I found them. What are you? Yeah, toss them to you, Frederick.
Yeah, yep, here. Thank you. Okay. So she loaded the pods that she saw on the top of the ship into her into the bow. If you want it to be screamer pods, I want it to be screamer pods.
Maybe. There's a lot of them on the back. Quinn, try to drive them off the back. There are so many of them.
One of them hit me.
I don't want to hit her.
Are you okay?
Large dent. Otherwise, I'm okay.
Gong is being used.
If you're confident, go for it.
Guys!
There's a lot of them.
The pods on top of the ship! It messes with them. They're starting to go crazy.
Right, over here. You can grab some more.
4 screamer.
Grab a screamer.
Do you just throw it? What exactly do you do with this?
Forgive me, I just realized
You
my
shoot it.
Shoot it.
Oh, or throw it hard, I suppose.
They really don't like the screamer.
It seems so.
I think this thing's also helping a bit. I don't know if it's from the lighting or from the sound.
It might be the sound.
I think they might be coming
They're
back.
still coming.
Probably.
Screamer pod. Screamer pod. Screamer pod. Oh! The mouse is a weak
One
point.
more screamer pod.
Guys, from what I noticed from the crate, we have one more left. Save that last screamer pod. At least that's what I would recommend. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm kind of busy right now, you realize.
Let's arguing more gang to the back of the
Guys, they're at the very back, but not up in the hall.
They come, second round.
Oh.
You all see a storm cloud starts to form immediately. In a matter of 2 seconds, it starts raining and thunderstorming.
Hunker down!
Ah! Cannot fly in this water.
Unknown flying wyvern off the back!
What is that?
It's in the storm! What? Oh no.
Oh no, there's a lot of lightning. Oh my. I need to...
That's gonna be troublesome. Shit.
That thing is eyeing us.
Let's hope it's after these things more than us.
Hopefully.
It's coming down!
Oh my.
Shit.
Oh my.
Hunker down! Ugh.
Oh, that's some power.
Oh my goodness.
Boss, the ball haulers are still on us, and now we have this weird thing on our ship.
Flyers, try to drive the Balaharas away. Everyone else, get this thing off the ship.
Understood. Copy that.
Okay.
Are you okay? Stay out of range, I see.
I know.
Guys,
My left arm is...
this is the
damaged.
apex.
I cannot use
Those
it.
ball haulers bailed as soon as they saw this one. They didn't want no smoke.
From what you all can see, the blue essences on its body parts seem to be of a glass material and be conductive electricity. You see, as the storm charges it multiple times.
Horizontal lightning.
Horizontal
lightning. Yes, Blake. Yes, I'm aware. What do they call this in Zafira? Rail guns.
Railgun, yes, a railgun.
Horizontal lightning. Horizontal lightning. Yes, I'm sorry. I don't know. This is such
Oh my. It's charging up a lot of electricity. Ah!
Get below deck. Get below deck. Get out of the range of his gun.
It's got its eye on us for a long time. It's not doing much.
Actually, down there.
Okay.
We only have the flying one to deal with now. We're clear.
There's that space down there. Ah! Ah! badly damaged.
Quinn, we need those mending scrolls. Over here.
I am very weak to electricity. I may have to disconnect.
Stand still for me, sweetheart.
Okay.
Isä vaan kadon. Ilivarvon kirondin. Isäs vas varan. Mending, level 3.
Okay. Okay. I should be able to use both my arms now.
Let the mending take effect. Give yourself a break if you need. Yeah?
I cannot do much against them. They have electricity.
Stab at the wings!
Alright, everybody. All of you who have something that can push this thing back, try to push it off the ship. Towards... At this point, don't care. Use it. Try to get it off the ship. In the meantime, I'm setting up.
Well, it's off ship. Fire when ready.
Or not.
Unless it's retreating.
Are you okay?
I am okay. They used a scroll of mending on me. I still need more repairs, but I am functional.
Maybe new prey.
As you all see the apex fly off, you see it target a Balahara. Its horn snap at it, and as soon as a lightning bolt hits its horn one more time, it fully sends a railgun shot to the Balahara, burning it alive.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe it spared us.
Oh
I'm
my.
gonna have to doctor this footage a bit.
I'm thinking it spared us.
That's the thing I need you to cut out later. Personal reasons.
And as
Nothing
you
more.
all see, the coordinates are soon ahead.
Eyes up! Eyes up!
Dark heal.
I can heal you.
Check on.
Oh well. After.
Care for me later.
The fairies
Check
don't like
on
that.
the kid. Check on the ship. Check on the supplies.
Got it. I'm taking care of you.
Anyone else injured?
You down here still? He's right there.
I am injured, but I can repair myself for the rest.
Nasty bugger came on the deck.
He's covered.
If you have an extra ring,
Where?
One thing's for sure. You're doing about home to get back.
First hunt together.
Can I get blessings, guys? At least it didn't do that to us while I was here. Or us.
That was terrifying.
Healing piece, yes, please.
And whatever the fuck that is.
Oh, I can't wait till I think about this. We'll probably come to an end soon.
Anywhere.
As the storm, in again 2 seconds, completely fades away.
I've never heard vocalizations like that.
The weather changes fast here.
Oh.
Sporadic.
Cleared up. Rattling.
Very sporadic.
I wonder if the ambient lightning that the dragon was
This is not natural.
what caused
Stow
all the
away.
storms in the area.
What is that?
Needhog, you okay too, buddy?
I'd be careful. Is it?
I got it.
I don't. It looks like one of those toads. I don't know what kind.
If anything,
Yeah.
they might need a mending on that arm. I can't do anything with 10.
I'm alright.
Anyone has a net? There may be new life rafts.
But
Hey,
don't
at
worry.
least we didn't fall off the boat accidentally.
The frog?
I had my happy
I'm
serving
okay.
of
Yeah.
sand.
My pride is bruised, but I'm okay.
Well,
I didn't have to eat the course meal.
Well, it's your first mistake. You shouldn't get close to those things.
What?
Well, I was hoping to try and see maybe someone could snag one, but.
We've seen this before, though. I think that one's just a local. Not even local, probably stowed away.
No,
What's up?
now what? Close.
Thank you.
It should restore it back to its previous state.
What's going on?
But anything more intricate.
So, raining again.
Oh.
Reaching the storm wall now.
Any idea?
All hands on deck.
That dragon-looking creature to
Well, certainly the apex.
Almost certainly.
It was confirmed the apex.
Alright.
My
The
home
apex of the
was
region.
Dr.
Electricity out of the face.
This is out in the
Gathers
wild.
it over time from the storm.
I could have handled it. It's just the area was so
It
terrible.
concentrates the electricity in its horns and then fires it out to obliterate
Not a lot of
anything
space.
in its range.
Not a lot of cover.
Is that a boy? Is it a
Not
boy?
to mention every hit that we dodged, ship would take.
With birds, unless through plumage, but try not to check the undercarriage, please. Not right now.
Oh my god. Oh, it feels so good.
Boy, girl.
Does anyone else need healing?
As you all
Hasn't
see
spoken up
the
yet?
sandscape start to slow
I'll take
down
some
in front
healing.
of the wall formation,
I
from
think
my
take care of the
side
rest
you
of the
see the
cracks
big
myself.
freaking the circle from the Windward Plains
Still
in the
feels weird
game,
to have
where
my wounds
Raydal
close up
usually
so fast on
reigns.
their own.
You see all of that
No,
over
I'm
there.
taking my time with it. If you do
That
it too
side
fast,
is
you might get
completely
sick.
storming.
Anywhere
On the
violent.
that side, you see the
Guys,
grass
eyes
plains,
Nah.
and on that
Eyes
side
up.
you see the the base
Rock
game.
formation. Look, the rock formation.
Weird looking.
There it
There's a
is.
weird looking disc
Funny
in the
rock.
distance.
Is that what
I think-
Silver mentioned?
That is.
I think that's our.
Not seem natural in the normal sense.
That is what I'm
Really
thinking.
weird
That
sound
makes sense
activity.
why this place is, well, forbidden.
I don't think rocks can form
Fuck
like that.
thing.
Yeah,
I do not know why.
imagine an underprepared ship coming out here getting torn to shreds.
Yeah, getting obliterated or just straight up all horrid.
By sandworms, a giant lightning railgun
I do not know how a structure can form like that.
Valhalla.
And
And as you see the sandscape slowly stop, you see as this wild mission is done.